There we go. I did it perfect, man. Stop playing with me.
You got it perfectly? All right.
Not really, but yeah. One Piece University is back. We
Yes,
probably should have
sir.
did a preview. What you say? I don't know. It'd be alright. Anyway, fellas, how we doing, man?
Good.
I don't know why it
Doing
feels
good.
like it's been more than a week.
It does. It does. I don't know what it is.
I guess because the chapter timing being so weird from the droppers or whatever. I don't know. It feels like it's been a little minute. But yeah, man. 1090 dropped the day after we streamed. How convenient is that?
And I'm over here thinking it may feel like that because typically, you know, if we get a chapter Tuesday, Wednesday, we're still dialoguing with each other throughout the week. And then, like, we get back to it on Friday. So it's like we didn't really spend too much time away from each other. But, yeah, basically we just had a whole week of just, you know, sitting tight with our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That may have something to do with it.
Hold on.
Drawing Zoro. Can't wait to see what this look like.
Yeah, man. Y'all think the Straw Hats are finna fight Kizaru? Or y'all think it's gonna be another chapter after?
Oh no, it's gonna be
I
another
should have
chapter after.
unplugged. Can y'all
I
hear me?
feel like, yep.
Okay, cool. I think everybody had cut out for a little bit, but yeah.
So I don't know how this is gonna work, bro, because Kizaru is the first one there, and obviously no one's gonna be able to keep up with Kizaru. So is he gonna confront the Straw Hats by himself?
Hold on. What you mean by that?
What you
Nobody?
Nobody's crazy.
wait? What do you mean?
Sanji not keeping up with that fella?
Sanji, Zoro,
No,
and
I'm talking about on the Marine side.
Oh,
like
okay.
nobody's with him right now. Like he's pulling up on the Straw Hats alone.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
He just goes solo the crew. It's that simple.
If he does that, hey, all I'm saying, Sakazuki.
Oh my god, no, he's older than Sakazuki. He's the strongest admiral, bro.
Oh my god.
We know
The
this
agenda
to be
is
true.
disgusting.
How quickly agendas change.
The
Oh,
agenda
it's
is
so funny.
disgusting.
No, we know this to be true. It's the god of light. What do y'all mean?
The god of magma surpasses, unfortunately.
Blue flames are hotter, so I mean, I haven't
Hey,
seen some
Dragon
like
Superior is, you know what I'm saying, he's got to be top one.
Dragon Superior. His little bro. Chat, how y'all doing, man? Shout out to Sway, Vex, Big Vex, my boy, Nasty Ninja. Who is this John Sherrod guy?
Man, I don't know.
Some random.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, John Sherrod. Nice to meet you. Hopefully you got some sense about yourself and not a Frankie fan or whatever. You know what?
I mean, he must be somebody respectable. We already got him with the wrench. I mean,
yeah, that ain't saying too much. It's a lot of
No.
fans. All right.
I mean, he's kind of you Vex and you Nasty. It ain't just me catching the smoke. Everybody. Why Groovy ain't got no wrench? Handle that, Prince.
Kizaru's a Nika and
I got
Zoro
it, I got
victim. Wow, no Sanji? That's crazy. All right. You know what? We talked about Frankie just then. Not really, but we was mentioned. I got a question. I feel this way. Frankie before Ashura, Ashura, and before 𝙬𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚛𝚒, Frankie was stronger than Zoro and Sanji. How we feeling?
You talking about Water 7 Frankie?
Yes, the one that fought Luffy.
Yes,
man.
I do agree.
No, sir.
Listen.
I do agree.
I think so, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He was fucking Luffy up, bro. How y'all feel about that, chat?
I kind of agree on that one.
I'm uncomfortable. Like Zoro and Frankie, those are my guys. So I really don't even like having to pit them against each other. But when Frankie first joined that crew, like the dynamic was different. I'm just saying, the dynamic was different.
Oh man, I'm
But
just
I
saying.
mean, but
he
you're
was-
saying
he was-
before
before they got their
Ashura hit-
upgrades. Yeah, before 𝙬𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚛𝚒 and before Ashura.
Dang, what I do to Crownless? What happened?
Yo,
Jesus Christ, somebody to apprehend that guy.
Good.
straight out the mud, just poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, living a plague onto our houses.
God.
I mean, I don't know if he's saying I got that Kaido energy. You know what I'm saying? If he's speaking like that, I accept it. But other than that, like, he's
damn.
talking like I'm a real tyrant. Like, I got the story of Kuma, how they paint the picture.
Hey man, it might be some merit behind that. Groovy said it would be
Hey,
an
what you
extreme difference
doing?
between all of them. Hey, I agree. Hey, I'm just saying he was fucking Luffy up. in Water 7.
He
Like
ain't
he
doing
was
Zoro
doing
like
it to
that.
his ass. Man, he would have. Okay.
He ain't
Strong
doing Zoro
right
like that.
off the stream. He would have off screen that nigga like Blackbeard.
Man, when they was
King
in
Crow, you
Water
good,
7,
gang?
I wanted Frankie to join, I wanted Paulie to join, and I wanted them twins to join. Like I wanted half of Water 7 on the crew after that saga, man.
Big Scamadeus, what's that in, gang? I ain't gonna lie, I wanted Paulie for sure. I felt like his gag was pretty funny. With him wanting them to, like, him telling the women they need to dress up and shit.
Yeah, they just replaced him with Kinemon, and once the post time skip came, Kinemon had all that same energy.
Zoro couldn't lift Blue Note with one hand. Frankie would low diff him like he was at the Baratie. Oh, man.
Man, one Ashura is putting him in the grave.
This
sorry.
is before Ashura, though.
But he could use Ashura.
I'm saying, like, this is a version of Zoro that does not have Ashura in his bag.
Okay. So we're nerfing Zoro?
I mean, you're just using that version of Zoro. One that hasn't shown you Ashura or doesn't have Ashura. Same with Sanji, no Diable Jambi.
My boy was 15 years old, stopping trains with his bare hands, man.
He was in the mud. You feel me?
Bro, all I'm saying is Frankie has a strong will, bro. He denied Odin. That's all I'm gonna say. He denied Odin and Roger.
You know, Odin was he probably smelled that twerk arrow on him, man. You know. Like we talking about twerk beard, but this fella was twerking in the streets for 5 years straight, bro.
Get
He
off
don't
my
get
boy
no
Odin.
slander. I don't get it.
Because he was doing it for Wano.
And Green Bull was doing it for 102. He's still Zoro's dad. Y'all, that's the part everyone is forgetting, bro. He was just trying to make sure Wano was protected. He's still Zoro's dad. I just can't wait till this video.
All I'm saying is, you know what's crazy, bro? Green Bull did more for Wano than
damn.
all of the samurai did for 20 plus years, bro.
Just
Bro,
walking, like,
all the
me,
dead
really?
land in between the flower capital and the coast of Wano completely healed.
And y'all calling
And
him a villain. for real.
Vegetation and everything is blooming with life now.
Listen, bro, he's not a villain. He's following Sakazuki's lead. Sakazuki isn't a villain. Let's be real, bro.
Creepers.
Sakazuki is a weirdo.
This is 2 Piece for real.
How do you like Green Bull, but you don't like Sakazuki? That don't make sense.
Because he got his stocks in the wrong place, bro. You need to get the Kizuru stock. I mean, if he would have been saying, I would have had a boy from Kizuru, I would have been like, oh, this is the fucking guy right here.
Oh no.
Oh, well.
Hey,
Nah.
We didn't talk about this, but you know, like, I know that we was talking about, like, you know, you've been occupied, but I want Zane's opinion on who came out with the hardest team from last week. You know what I'm saying? Zane, you know, being as unbiased as he could be, you know what I'm saying?
I want you to
I would
think
just
about
Wait,
this, JJ.
wait, go ahead. Wait, say it again.
Who
My
had,
bad,
the
Mike.
who had the best team last year on the draft? Last week on the draft. I'll pull it up if you want
Oh,
me to.
yeah, let me
Shit,
look.
I almost
Let me look
put
at it
Chaco
real
on
quick.
screen.
Yeah.
That would have been scary. Things.
I think we know who's gonna come with a dub. So
One Piece. Ignore your team, all right?
Okay, you know, since my team is so overpowered, I'll let y'all slide and pick somebody else. But
I'm gonna put it on screen. Hold on, let me get rid of
I'm sure
the art.
he's gonna either say me or Crow just off of Zoro or Mihawk. Like I know that, but like I just want to see exactly who he's gonna rock with.
nah, I'll look at it objectively, bro.
objectively, okay.
I'm sure. But what I'm really saying is I'm sure he's not going to say Prince. Like Prince even tying with me in the poll, like it just I'm like, yo, this is like fantasy football all over again. It don't make no sense.
Nah. Come on.
Do we got
Alright.
the last guys? No, hold up. Oh, I do got
You
it.
put
That never mind.
you putting it on.
Stream.
Oh, you're
It's
putting it
on
on the
stream.
stream. Oh, okay, bet.
For some reason it's not showing on stream.
While he takes his time with that, y'all want to give a quick ranking of the chapter?
What the fuck?
Yeah, for sure.
Why is it black? I
don't know.
Hold up.
So I'm seeing.
There we go.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. With Tama, I'm knocking out half y'all's.
Why
just
does it
saying.
keep? Okay, there we go. There we go. Why is it doing that? Is it flashing black for y'all?
No, I can see. Well, now it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about now?
Okay, I have it paused now, so I can see. But I can't really see it. It's so low quality, I can't see the names.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So the first team is Prince. I'll run you through
Okay.
his squad. Kaido, Green Bull, Crocodile, but it's the Warlord version of Crocodile. Not
We talking about Alabasta crocodile or Marineford crocodile?
you can. I let him slide with Marine.
Free time shit.
He was
whatever
in
works
jail
for you.
though, yeah, but he wasn't a warlord anymore. But just to help him out a little bit, we'll give him the Marine Ford version.
Wicked. Okay.
Okay.
Yamato.
Sanji, and Rayleigh, and then we had to pick one person with no hockey or devil fruit, and he picked Carrot. Right.
Quality pick. That
Which-
may be.
that was the best pick on his team. Everybody else some
That's a
bullshit.
nice little
Man.
pick. Sulong carry too. That's pretty nice.
All right.
That's a nice little squad. I'm not gonna lie.
For sure. Now next we got JJ with Gear 5, well just Luffy in general, I guess. Kizaru, Kuma, also the Warlord version. They got Speed Bliss by Zoro, but yeah. Zoro.
Hate that joint. You're like, why are you throwing in caveat?
Yeah. He not gonna throw in caveats for his, bro. Watch.
I mean,
watch.
I am, of course.
Nah.
Instead of Queen, it's supposed to be Beppo, right?
That's
No,
for Preach.
instead of
That's
Queen,
for
I was
Preach.
saying, I was saying Burgess.
Burgess instead of Queen for him. Yeah, Burgess instead of Queen.
And this is pre-time skip Burgess or Burgess now?
It's Burgess now, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my YC too.
Yeah. Sengoku,
Okay.
the old version of him. It's the old version of Rayleigh as well for Prince. I forgot to add that. It's that whole row is the old version, but they had a picture of young Rayleigh for some reason. But yeah, it's the old guy version. And his no devil fruit guy, of course, was Frankie.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. That's a nice little squad too.
All right. Preach has the Guy King, Aokiji,
Oof,
Warlord
man.
Jinbei, so the one with 5 days ways.
Underwater though.
Yeah,
Underwater.
he got a little underwater swag about himself though. Sabo for his YC1, Lucky Roo for his YC2, Old Beard for Marineford, and Shirahoshi, of course.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie. Old Beard makes a big difference right there.
For sure,
Not
for
gonna
sure.
lie.
He's him. All right. Now we have the best team. Go to Pirates, Majin Crow, Mihawk at captain, Fujitora, Warlord Doflamingo. I mean, there is no other Doflamingo, but yeah. Ben Beckman, Shiryu, Garp, which is current Garp, but not the one with the sword in his heart, but you know what I'm saying, Garp.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Ichiji was my no hockey guy.
Ooh, man, y'all got some. Y'all made it pretty interesting, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think it's really that interesting, to be honest.
Nah.
You don't think it is?
I mean, I feel like
I think-
Mihawk, Ben Beckman, Garp, you know what I'm saying, Fujitora, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to match that firepower, you feel me?
Listen, bro. I told you I was gonna be objective, bro. And man, this is actually kind of hard, bro. For me, at least.
Yo,
I'm not gonna lie. That Shanks crew looking kind of nasty, bro. I'm not
help
gonna
you out a
lie.
little bit, bro. Let me help you out.
Okay,
Bruh.
go ahead.
I want you to think about, all right. Ben Beckman is the closest to a Yonko outside of the Yonko, right?
I think that's Zoro, but
Nigga, okay.
Yo, wait, hold on.
Nigga. Ben Beckman and Garp. Not to mention Mihawk and Fuji as well. I have the strongest
Bro
warlord.
slid in Fuji like his.
I mean, he's an admiral. He's still an admiral level.
What makes a
He's the
difference?
Admiral.
This is what makes the biggest difference for me. If I mean, we can almost guarantee that Mihawk most likely has advanced conquerors. We've seen it in Zoro. We know Garp has advanced conquerors hockey, and if Beckman has advanced conquerors hockey, I'm just saying this. I mean,
Benny, bro. Big
the
Ben.
only person on Shanks squad who has advanced conquerors hockey is Shanks.
Hey, if you're looking for advanced conquerors, okay, Kaido, you got Yamato,
Yeah.
you got Rayleigh. That's 3 confirmed, and then
Wait, Rayleigh isn't
Rayleigh is
confirmed.
not confirmed.
Rayleigh's confirmed advanced conquerors user.
Uh-uh.
What the
No,
hell you
he's
talking?
not.
No, he's
Yes,
not.
he is. What?
I promise
Yes,
he's
he
not.
is.
No, he's
I
not.
promise
he's not
you he
confirmed.
is.
I promise you he's not. It can be assumed, but it's not confirmed.
Oh, like let's
Bro.
be real. I mean, it's most likely true he is, but like,
I swear he is.
man, this is hard, bro. For real, for
Bro,
real.
okay, so listen, I got 3 conquerors: Luffy, Zoro, Sengoku. I got 2 mythical Zoans with Luffy and Sengoku. I got an ancient Zoan. I'll keep Queen just because he's on the screen. I'll keep Queen. I got my ancient Zoan. Dagon Kuma's with one of the most busted fruits. Kizaru is an absolute problem. And in regards to the hockey guys, the non-hockey guys, Frankie smashing everybody on that list, man.
Oh, each of you beat the shit out of Frankie, brother.
So,
I'm not gonna lie.
I have it down to 2 crews. I have it down to JJ. I have it down to JJ and Crow.
I told you.
And the only reason
hold on. No. Would you believe that in the fucking poll last week, I was like 5%, bro, and JJ and Prince was tied for like 40 apiece, bro, or like 30 something.
That's why,
you know why they was hating on me? Because I was arguing in Mihawk's favor. I was like, wow.
Yeah, Mihawk gets a lot of hate, so that's expected, unfortunately. But don't get me wrong, the other crews are nasty as hell. But the lineup of Mihawk, Ben Beckman, Fujitora, Garp, and then the lineup of Luffy, Kizaru, Zoro, and Sengoku. Man.
Let me help you out real quick.
All Kuma, right. we can't sleep on Kuma.
Bro.
And Big Kuma.
Nuts and bolts, bro. Nuts and bolts. All right.
Zoro speed blitz pre-time skip.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, I'm gonna help you out real quick. Current Mihawk is stronger than current Luffy.
Easily.
Current Ben Beckman.
Not easily, but
no, it's pretty easy to me. This is his biggest weakness, and he's the best at it. Current Ben Beckman is stronger than current Zoro.
Why we gotta do it at these levels though?
I think if you're gonna do that, you need to pit Ben Beckman against Kizaru and.
No, but we drafted them in their position though. Ben Beckman is my
okay.
YC1. You know
and you're ordering them.
And because I'm a point guard, don't mean I gotta guard the point guard. How about my second guy, Kizaru, is better than your second guy, Ben Beckman? How about that?
Are you sure about that?
That's what I'm saying. You know I rock with Beckman. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying both of them over Luffy. But at the same time, you're not going to tell me that the sidekick is going to be better than the Admiral. You're not having that. You got the weakest Admiral. Dolphy been on his back for about 400 chapters. Like, nah, man.
So I have one.
We talking about that. And Kuma finna get fucking deep fried by the Marines, bro.
I have one major question.
What's up?
So I see a blonde-haired Rayleigh. Is this an old
young,
man
it's
Rayleigh?
It's old Rayleigh.
Oh, okay. I was finna say, if this is young Rayleigh, young
maybe
Rayleigh.
that's what swayed people Princess Way.
I think so for real, because they was wilding. You feel me? I don't think.
Nah, young Ray is crazy. Young Ray and Kaido, that's nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm finna break it down for you, JJ. My captain is stronger than your captain. Your Admiral is probably stronger than my Admiral. I give you that, right?
Yep.
Ain't no problem.
And Kuma is stronger than Doflamingo.
No, the Warlord version of Kuma is stronger than Doflamingo?
Yes.
Nigga,
yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pacifista Kuma is stronger than Dofi.
No, okay, let's be real. He's not even close to as strong or as weak as a Pacifista.
I'm saying, but this is the version we're using when he was a warlord in the story, right?
He was still nasty though.
But this nigga got speed blitzed by Zoro.
He got caught off guard by Zoro.
How did he respond to that speed blitz? Like, okay, you cut me. Now let me get back to what I was doing. Like
I'm just saying, Doflamingo was bullying YC5s, threes in Marine 4. He had Joseph looking like a scrub.
We don't know if that
was bullying Fujitora. Like,
whoa, that's wild. That is wild.
Wait, can we go back to Zoro speed blitzing Kuma for a second, because
he caught
I feel like
guard.
that is the one thing that we gotta talk about, because I feel like sometimes it don't matter if you get speed blitz, because look what happened 10 seconds later. Zoro knew that he wasn't gonna win against Kuma, and he took the pain because he knew he was gonna lose.
He actually couldn't beat him.
And you got to put this into perspective as well. That Kuma is a cyborg, so he most likely, he probably 100% wasn't using hockey at all. So I'm just saying, I don't know if cyborg beings can use hockey in One Piece.
Look, bro, Doflamingo is a known conqueror's hockey user. Do we think that Gear 4 Luffy and Dressrosa, right, can beat that warlord version of Kuma?
100%.
So and then he went extreme diff with Doflamingo. So how is Doflamingo not stronger than
No. When he went Gear 4, he got low diff by Luffy.
It wasn't low diff if you had to run away and go fucking recoup for 10 minutes.
But
And that was after Doflamingo got his insides fried by Law. Let's not forget that now.
That is true. But you do have to admit that once Luffy went Gear 4th, he completely bodied him, bro. Like, even if he did have to go away and recuperate after that, or like before that, he as soon as he went into Bounce Man, he immediately bodied him, bro. Like,
I understand.
Dofi couldn't do anything.
He still would have did the same thing to Kuma, but Dofi would have beat Warlord Kuma, bro.
And the thing about basic conquerors too, like, it really doesn't matter in a fight against a competent enemy, bro.
I mean, if it's a fucking weak ass cyborg, you know what I'm saying, he would have knocked his ass out. All right, fair. Ben Beckman is my second strongest guy. Is stronger than your first two strongest guys.
Don't do that.
He is. Beck
He's
is
not
the
stronger than
moon to
Kizaru.
Shanks' son. What are you talking about?
He's not
Shanks
stronger
is the
than
God
Kizaru.
King, bro.
I don't know nothing about no planets, but facts no matter what.
Wait, so you think Ben Beckman is beating Luffy currently?
Yes.
Nah, no way.
I ain't gonna lie
No
to
way.
you, dog.
You think he beats
Ben
Gear
Beckman-
5 Luffy?
Yes.
Bro, Gear 5 Luffy was pummeling Kaido, bro.
Beckman is not beating
That's cool.
Kizaru, yo.
So you say he's stronger than Luffy yourself, right, Judge? I recall this. Let's not, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, there's no way. I don't see it,
I
bro.
think Beck can beat Gear 5 Luffy.
Hold
He's
on.
hockey. He's a hockey
Whoa,
man.
whoa.
What's up? What's up?
Nah.
No way, right?
Nah,
I agree.
nah.
I agree. No way. Impossible.
I
Bro, he's
think
a
people need to
hockey man.
start giving Luffy some credit here. All right, like
Bro,
there's,
Yeah,
there's
Luffy is certified Yonko.
All right,
I feel like
Yeah.
in One Piece there's a lot of disrespect when it comes to Luffy's feats. It's
Bro,
actually kind of nuts.
Because he takes 5 rounds to beat niggas, bro. Like, it's just
It don't matter.
There's no merit
Who in the
in that.
ground and who is living? That's what I want to know.
There's no merit in that. He lost to Kaido 7 damn times.
Yeah. JJ
Bro.
spitting in the chat, Duran, chill, bro. You tripping. You tripping.
Kizaru was up. Whoa!
Yeah, that's wild.
Let's go, Cap. Let's go, Cap.
Frankie over Beckman.
Frankie
All right.
Beckman.
Bro, I was just gonna
Let's
tell
go,
Prince
Cap.
to give him the wrench, bro. All right, man. Nah, give him the wrench though. I thought you had the wrench on your other account. That's why I don't know. But anyway,
Hey,
At this point,
Doran,
everybody
I rank it right now. Kaido, Luffy, Kizaru, Beckman.
All right, so the people that are listening right now, one of our people on the chat is asking us if we had to rank 4 characters: Luffy, Kaido, Kizaru, and Beckman. How would we rank them? Of course, Beckman's at the bottom.
no,
Yes,
So
sir.
for
Yeah,
plot
yes.
services,
y'all wild.
Light God is destroying him. I'm
All right,
sorry.
ask me this. No bullshit. All right. Do we think that Beckman and Shanks, how relative are they? Are they?
Like comparative to how Zoro is to Luffy. That's what I'd put it at.
Yeah,
I think that is fair.
it's 10 and 9.5. That's what
fair.
it is.
So if Shanks is a 10, and Shanks bullies Admirals for fun,
No, he bullied Green Bull. He didn't bully nobody else.
he made Aki Inu shit his pants. Don't forget that. Let's not
No,
forget. He did
the
make
red
him shit
hair-
himself.
The red-haired
Bro,
crew.
listen, the
made
ship
him
ain't
do that.
even pulled up yet. Akino looked at Shanks and he had some brown streaks in his drawers. All right, so we know that. I think Shanks is pretty clear of all the admirals, right,
No, not Sakazuki.
bro?
He's not, bro.
If he just learned Advanced Conqueror's Hockey after that fight with Aokiji, he's not fucking with Shanks. who's
Bro,
been
we didn't even see Shanks use Advanced Conqueror's
he
Hockey.
split the sky, bro.
Did you-
Wait, we don't
okay,
even know
do you
if
think
Beckman
White-
can use advanced
So,
Conqueror. Wait,
so you think Stickbeard was using Advanced
I think he
Conqueror's
could
Hockey
pull it
during
off
that?
if he's not in like the heat of a battle. Yeah, I think he could have pulled it off.
We've never seen. Come on.
I'm saying the
Y'all
only
sleep.
time we've seen the sky split is from Advanced Conqueror's Hockey users, right?
Yes, I mean that's a pretty clear indicator of Advanced Conqueror's Hockey.
hey,
Sakaduki.
yes, Groovy said Sakaduki.
Groovy, you really came in. I'm glad I spoiled you earlier.
My
Never
God. Wow, that's sick.
mind. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding.
Kizaru is afraid of Beckman. I don't put too much stock into that because he did go ahead and do his thing. But the fact that he stopped is, he knows what's up with Big Ben. You feel me? And we're not talking about that fella that played for the Steelers that don't take no for answer. I'm talking about Ben Beckman. Right.
Listen, let me put some respect on Ben Beckman real quick because I think he's very relative to Kizaru, and I don't want to put him under Kizaru, so I'd say he's probably equal to Kizaru.
Let me just say this real quick. I don't know if this will help your voter or not, but when we was auto picking for you, I suggested that you get Mihawk, but they didn't want to do that.
I know you did not. I wanted Mihawk.
Crow and Mihawk? Whoa.
Yes.
Nah,
my first
we'll
pick
be
was
real,
Garp.
Zane. When it came to your pick, we made the worst picks possible.
My first pick was Garp.
I can see that. I have
Yeah,
Brule
no.
in my lineup.
No.
Brule is
Not even like worse. It's like, what is the worst pick that like not even Zane would like the pick? Like
Bro,
there might be some
Dendro and Vista. What do you
I
mean?
love Tama.
might like the characters.
Tama's awesome. I love Tama, and I like Vista too. I hate Gecko Mori. I'm not gonna lie. I hate that.
Nobody like Gecko Mori.
And Suru, I don't mind Suru. And then who else did y'all give me? Y'all
What
gave
about
me
Brule, bruh?
And whoa, first of all, Yonko Denjiro is on my team. Hey,
That's what I was
you
saying.
gotta
I tried
watch
to
out.
You got Buggy and Dendro. We looked out for you now. Don't act like
Yeah,
we
we
just
got
hate
Buggy.
Yonko on your team, bro.
Big Buggy, 2 Yonkos. Let's go.
I think Loki Zane gets it. He takes it.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm saying Tama low dips all because if she feeds Kaido something, he's done for it. If she feeds Carrot something, she's done for it. And who
There's
else?
not a
That's
single zone user on my team, big dog.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Maybe
much
that
done.
fish man. He I don't know. Would
It
Zoro
might
call
like-
him a dirty fish man?
Wow.
Also was looking at the swordsman too. I realized three swordsmen. Yeah,
On my
you
team?
had the same mentality.
No, I really do like Mihawk a lot, bro. I mean, it's just
You know we be slandering each other or slandering
and everything I was saying
Other
in that stream. It may have been a little out of character, but there was some merit behind it. And I will say I want to have an opposite day stream where all of us just switch up the characters we support and go the opposite spectrum. Like I'll do Zoro and who can be Sabo. Jesus Christ. I want to see JJ. Everybody gonna have to be Sanji fans since all y'all hate him. And Green Bull too. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'll do a little white beard love. Who knows?
Zane, you should have been there last week when your boy Prince went back to back with the Green Bull and the Sanji. Like that was crazy. He had first pick, so when it came back to him, he had 2 picks in a row, and it was like he was just sniping that crow. I was like, dang.
Yeah, bro.
I felt bad when I took Kizaru. He was like, I'm taking all his. He took all his agenda.
But nah, my
See,
plans
for me,
was always to get me.
yeah,
Hey,
the whole
Vexy.
draft was a dub.
Vexies. I got the best crew, bro. Like, what you mean? Why? Of course I'm happy.
Vex do got the best knowledge when it comes to figuring out who has the best crew out of all of us, and if he chooses Zane, then he's right.
But my thing is, look, with Beckman though, I feel like if it's the Luffy relative to Zoro type beat with Shanks and Beck is probably like top 6 or 7 in the verse.
I mean, that's because there's not many tops in the verse anymore. That's why he got moved up solely because people be dying.
When niggas was around.
I mean, we got
if current Zoro is scarred and
caveat as well.
Huh?
So I would consider that with a caveat as well. Like we're still not thinking about the girls say. We still not thinking about the Moonhead guy, Garland or whatever. Like,
Garland ain't. Come on, bro. That old ass nigga got protected by Roger and Garp because he couldn't protect his hometown, bro. He's not him,
bro. Like if we gonna put respect on Garp, and that man was at God Valley too, I don't see why we don't give him the same energy. I'm just saying.
Because we talk
buy
about
your Garland
Garp
stocks right now. Buy your
Garland was cowering in the corner, bro.
Cowering in what panel?
Actually, to be fair, we don't know that. That could have been Roger.
I mean, if y'all want to say that he took Whitebeard extreme diff, I'm not mad at that either. You feel me? But I don't think that's what happened. Yeah, that's how you quiet the crowd right there.
No, but when it comes to Ben Beckman, like it's 10 Shanks, 9.5 Ben Beckman, whereas Luffy and Kaido are 10s or 11s in that retrospect. But
I mean, I'm talking about Kizaru though.
Kizaru is like a 9.7.
Nah, bro. Kizaru about to lose.
I feel like he's slightly a bit over Beckman, but it's like it's extreme both ways. But I feel like Kizaru's got it.
Kizaru about to lose the current Luffy, right?
And once he does, then I'll put Beckman over.
Current Beckman ain't losing to Kizaru. I mean, to Luffy. He's a hockey man, bro. Like,
Luffy is
Nah,
beating
bro.
the shit out of that dude.
In my opinion, if it's not an admiral or established Yonko, Luffy's not losing.
Well, an argument against that is he's definitely admiral level at least. So
No, but no, I'm talking about a literal like, and not pulling no buggy strings, but like an actual Yonko, like Shanks, Kaido, Big Mom,
so
Whitebeard.
so do you think Luffy is going to be relative to Shanks by the end of the story? Like they're going to be around the same power level?
He's gonna be way past it.
So
way past
so
it.
Zoro
No,
will be sitting. So Zoro will be sitting at around Ben Beckman's level.
I don't think Luffy
Bro,
will be way past
I'm telling
Shanks.
you, when it comes to the end of story power levels, it's gonna be much, much, much greater than what we're at right
I'm
now.
really hoping he's not gonna do a Naruto type beat and just skyrocket everything just for the sake of doing it. I would prefer if he kept like even like you can't just make it seem like Roger and Whitebeard was like scrubs compared to current Luffy. I really hope you don't do that.
No, hell no. Bro, Roger and Whitebeard, Shanks, and all the top tiers are all relative.
Exactly. I
Like
hope it stays
they're
like that,
all
even with
relative.
Luffy.
Like Luffy is not going to be some complete god that just overshadows all the rest of them. He's going to be in the same tier of power.
I feel like he's not gonna overshadow him, but at the same time, he's gonna have that much power, bro. Like it's gonna be like almost negligible, like to the whole point where like people are gonna realize that like after what, in my opinion, Luffy's gonna have such an impact on the story that people are gonna be like, wait, Roger existed? Like that's how much of an impact like
please,
strong
bro.
I think Luffy's gonna be.
I hate when writers do that, bro.
Bro, I genuinely think that might actually happen.
Because Roger was still the king of the pirates. You feel me?
He was, but I feel like Luffy's gonna elevate it to a next level.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I have no argument against Luffy being like on like another tier, but I don't think it's gonna be so drastic that it's gonna like overshadow Roger and Whitebeard.
Yeah, I think he's
and
gonna
Shanks.
be like clearly the strongest pirate. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But it's like if he still fought Roger, Whitebeard, Shanks, it would be an extreme diff fight still.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like I think he could beat them. Like he 100% beat them. You know, he has a god fruit and god tier hockey, so he has a combination of two things that Roger didn't have and Shanks doesn't have. So obviously he's gonna have an edge in terms of devil fruit usage. But that doesn't mean that he's gonna completely overshadow their strength. And Oda isn't the type to do that. Like we've seen with Shanks and with characters now, they're still relative to people to like Roger, Whitebeard, Shikis, Garps, all of them. Like there's no clear distinguished strength between them both. Mm-hmm. It's all relative.
Yeah, I can understand that. I think like I'm maybe conveying my point wrong. What I'm trying to say is that like all these top tiers, they're gonna stay top tier, right? And I feel like Luffy, like with them, if they were to ever fight with Luffy, it would be high to extremely high diff or whatever. It's gonna be a very tough battle. It'd like look extremely epic or whatnot. But what I see is that like Luffy would win, like against all of them.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I agree with that. I just don't think it's gonna be
Yeah.
like extreme diff. Like
yeah, it's extreme
like,
no matter what.
High to extreme for sure, but like it has to be like Luffy winning it.
Well, I guess we'll get more context on that whenever we see how
Gear 5
strong that and how strong the original Joy Boy was. Because we don't like we've seen what Emu's capable of. Like she one shot Sabo. So and that's at least
I mean it's not really that big
low admiral level. He's at least low admiral level. Yeah, he's gotta be. Low admiral, and when I say low admiral, I mean like under Fujitora. Like right under Fujitora.
If we're being honest, right now he is Zoro in Sanji's tier.
I mean, Zoro is the strongest in that tier, don't get me wrong.
Nah, Yamato is.
Bro, Zoro is spanking her. I'm sorry.
Bro, Yamato is the only one that is like confirmed to have known like actual, not actual techniques, but has actual experience with advanced Conqueror's hockey. And that's news for me.
Bro.
Plus a mythical zone
too.
That man said,
"Can't spit diarrhea."
I mean, if you look at it, it's not really all that defined in the story. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help
got
him
a
out.
little widow's peak. That's all.
You got that old Drake.
But
You said he'd spank Yamato. I bet you would, buddy. You ain't the only one.
all I know is if Zoro was held captive like Yamato was held captive, Kaido would have had to kill him because he was like that. But
Hold up. Wait. When we met Zoro, what was he doing?
He was captured.
yeah, giving his life for a young child and their family,
Wow,
absolutely.
Okay, excuses. This nigga was finna
We
get
gonna tell the whole story.
Hell,
We gonna tell the whole story. Or we just gonna look at a man change up
Imagine
and
being
that's
off
that.
by
One of
El
these
Meppo.
guys was captured by Kaido. The other one was captured by El Meppo. And you said acting like he was just been Zoro would have got. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Listen, man.
There's levels to this.
Egghead Morgan was gonna come cut his fucking head off, man.
Bro, what if Emu is Egghead Morgan? That'd be crazy.
Y'all know Zoro could have handled everybody on that. I don't even know the name of that island. Like Zoro could have handled all that,
right?
but he just wanted to make sure the little girl and the mama was straight. I just watched
Man, that girl
episode
ain't had
2.
nothing to do with him.
Hell, Meppo was running around with that reckless dog. Like, what you mean?
Hey, that dog it's a dog, bro. It's just doing what you want to do.
That
I'm
dog
just
was
saying,
crazy.
this motherfucker was captured by El Meppo.
He wasn't captured. He gave Goldie Roger wasn't captured. He gave himself up. Don't change the narrative, okay?
Wow.
Now we're comparing Zoro to Roger.
Absolutely.
With El Meppo.
Zoro's gonna be stronger than Roger into the series.
Bro,
too.
wait.
Creating
he's
the new
not.
pirate era.
Nah, bro. Roger's executioners are top tier.
Yeah,
Top
Roger's
2, bro.
executioners? They top 1, bro. Come on.
You gotta be, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they killed Roger. Like,
Those
Zero
blows had
did.
the craziest hockey.
I'm just saying, go back and read the chapter. You can see some little black sparks off of Roger. I'm just saying, he was coded at the time. Them boys crazy. No, I'm just kidding. But
Nah, you spin.
You see, this is why power scaling sometimes can be so dumb, bro. Because we it can literally just be situations like this where we could just say, "Oh, the executioners zero diffed fucking Roger." So are they top 1 now? Like, that's why I don't like power scaling sometimes.
bro, Oda makes it really hard to power scale.
Yeah, he does, and I feel
Really
like sometimes he
hard,
does it on
bro.
purpose too.
No, he
He
100%
definitely
does it on purpose.
Yeah.
But he does.
He does it on-
scaling.
Man, listen.
I'm ready for that video, Crow.
That's
Nah.
only with Sanji and Zoro. It don't work with nobody.
Oh, okay. So Queen is stronger than King. I like it.
What? Oh wait, never
Oh shit.
You just helping
forgot
my
about
agenda,
that.
buddy. Hope y'all.
Hey,
don't
listen.
Wait! Isn't Jack the tallest out of all of them, including
Oh my
Kaido?
god.
Hey, listen.
Yo, Jack top
Hey,
one. Jack...
I'm gonna bring up one thing. You remember when Whitebeard literally one-shot John the Giant?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's all I have to do is to break that argument right there.
Bro, but I was like, come on, bro. Like, is that really like relevant to this? Though, you know what I'm saying?
No, size does not matter in One Piece, and Oda made that clear from the very first. Well, not very first, but
I mean, I do.
Whatever.
I do think there's a lot of flaws with the height scaling argument. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, we're not saying like he didn't do that for no reason. That's kind of
no. I think it's objectively. I think he's very consistent with that. And I'll be honest, bro. Before Shanks lost his arm, he might have been stronger.
Oh
than me.
wow, that's why.
But
But I
not-
brought that up. I brought that up in the video. I said in the case of Shanks and Mihawk, you know, that could definitely be the case where, yeah, he had that 1 centimeter, but he was stronger when he had 2 arms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's why Mihawk acted like that whenever he met up with Shanks on the island, whenever he met up with his crew to talk about Luffy. Because he knew that Shanks was a very confident combatant.
One.
So
Nah,
But,
but Sand is wilding right now. Hold
Yeah, he's going crazy.
on. Nuts.
sand cracking. Size doesn't matter. Tell that to wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's- whoa.
I just fucked up Kizaru's cape. Hold up.
Wow.
Hey, Crow's not doing that bad on Kizaru, by the way.
Wait, for some reason I can't see the drawing.
Really?
It's just on stream.
I'm trying to look. It's not.
Is it still paused?
Oh, that's what. No, because wait. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. It literally skipped back like 20.
Okay.
But yeah, I see it now.
This is the god of light, 𝚑𝚙𝚅.
Why is one eye fat as hell?
Go look at 𝚑𝚙𝚅. Go look at any drawing of 𝚑𝚙𝚅. It's not the same, bro.
That's funny.
I'm just kidding, bro.
No,
that's actually pretty. That's better than me. I would have made a stick figure with.
Yeah, no, I'm horrible. Yeah, I
sell this bitch. This drawing of 𝚑𝚙𝚅. If I sell this on a shirt or as a canvas, who gonna buy it in the chat?
Shit, me.
So. This is art.
Man, I'm just glad that we staying away from that scribble, boy, because y'all had me uncomfortable on that stream.
Not gonna lie, that boy collar big as shit.
Bro, I'm looking at a picture of 𝚑𝚙𝚅 to base my how you gonna look off of that, and all this is canon to how 𝚑𝚙𝚅 draw.
Short ass tie.
It's tucked behind the jacket.
Okay.
It's tucked behind the jacket. Let me cook.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It looks better, like 10 times better, seriously, than what I would draw. Props to you, for real.
This is just true art and skill on display. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I will admit, you had one terrible, that one, Mihawk, his black blade being
I didn't
painted or something.
JJ was hosting the stream that week.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, chat, did y'all drop y'all ratings for this chapter? If y'all didn't notice, we are not really talking about it because it's been out for like a week. And
we never gave our ratings for it.
Yeah.
We never talked about the chapter.
we never did, but that's just due to time.
We 40 minutes in, so
it was a cool chapter though.
But yeah, I would give the chapter. I'll give it a 7. You know what I'm saying? This, it's.
I can see it.
That's a fair rating.
You giving it, so yeah.
That's a fair rating.
Yeah,
it's a build-up chapter.
It is a build-up chapter.
Go ahead and spit, JJ.
You was able to watch everybody and see character throughout. Every time somebody spoke, you felt them. I don't know why, just watching Luffy, like every time you see Luffy, he either eating or he talking about eating throughout the whole chapter, other than the part where he did his, I'm the king of the, about to be king of the pirates, which was fun because I felt like we haven't seen that in a while. Yeah, that was nice. But, every time you saw somebody on there, they were displaying their character and keeping the story moving along. I still wish we get a little bit more of what happened before that made everything, subsidized. And I really don't understand, like, I need them to explain why we in the room with Lucci and Kaku and they just sitting there chilling, just like, we ain't got to worry about it. I know Luffy knows he could smack them both up, but that don't still make it enough excuse for them to just be in the room as they're devising their escape plan. Like, so... hopefully we get some more answers in regard to that. I like seeing the Seraphim, or just specific. The only one that has personality is Boa, it seems, but, still seeing a little bit more of that go along. But, just a nice little smooth chapter to keep everything going along. And, I'm pretty sure we're going to talk a lot about, Luffy at the end, his response to 𝚑𝚙𝚅. I would love to hear how everybody's thoughts in regards to how Luffy responded to that. That's something interesting, but a nice 7. I think the next 2 chapters is really going to pop off though.
Yeah, that's a very fair rating, bro. That I agree with. I pretty much agree with that. So you explained that well, broke down exactly what I feel about the chapter. I like seeing the emotions of the Seraphim. Seeing more of Hancock's Seraphim. Seeing Vegapunk react to it, and then react to Frankie's use of cola for the Kude burst.
Yeah, yes, I think that's the reason why I thought like it was kind of weird for JJ's rating, because we see Vegapunk like complimenting Frankie hella. So I thought you would have given it a bit of a boost.
Sure. And we pretty much got an indication that we're 100% going to Elbaf. I know a lot of people had doubts that we were going to Elbaf. But after what Vegapunk said and how Usopp reacted, Oda did that on purpose. Those two are going to have the most,
it's like we have
story potential there.
Yeah, we have like a sight in, like, we have a goal in sight is what I'm trying to say. And we can see where the story is going. Like I feel like with Egghead, we like with the different shifts in the story, going from Garp back to Luffy, back to Shanks, and then like so many different places. Like now that we see that Elbaf is coming, and oh, it's the next island, we're gonna hop right to it. And then we figure out how to escape in this chapter as well with Vegapunk and like a strategy. I did like that. It gives like a storyboard for like what we can expect. Because
Yes,
so
sir.
far, Egghead has been the most unpredictable arc in One Piece. Usually, One Piece has a very clear cut. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that after. That's the whole plan. If something happens, we'll take care of it. Luffy will do something. But Egghead has been completely just here and there, like complete.
It's a very
Out of-
volatile arc.
Yes,
There's a lot
volatile.
going on. You don't know what's gonna happen next. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. Crow was spitting the other day, and he said Egghead over Wano. I might have to agree with him. I might have to agree with him, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Didn't you say that, Crow?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna have to agree with that, bro. Egghead has been such a roller coaster at this point, bro. We've seen Shanks and Kid. We saw Blackbeard and Law. We saw Garp and Kuzan. We've seen the Straw Hats about to make their biggest impact in the world that we've ever seen. I think Oda is planning something very special with this, and I think he foreshadowed the implications of this arc very well, and everything leading up to it has been nice and smooth, bro. Like there hasn't been one below 7 out of 10 chapter for me in Egghead, and there was a lot of below 7 out of 10 chapters in Wano. But to be fair, there was a lot of chapters.
I mean,
so
that's to the detriment of the story, though. I feel. What the fuck?
I agree. So
I mean, in my opinion, it's like it's not really comparing Wano to the Egghead. I think we're comparing Wano to the final saga.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right, because this is an extension of the entire final saga. So
Yeah.
And Wano itself was the Yonko saga with Whole Cake Island and Wano itself. So
I mean, Yonko saga started after Punk Hazard, right?
yeah, Punk Hazard. So yeah, but really the main chunk of the Yonko saga is Whole Cake Island and
Wano, yeah.
because that's where the Yonko were.
Yeah,
Big Mom and Kaido, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
from those arcs alone, compared to Egghead so far, it's looking, man, Oda spiced up, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
All I'm gonna say is this shit better than Wano, my nigga.
Well, okay, if you were to compare, ignore the beginning and mid part of Wano and just apply the peak of Wano, which is, the final act, or the second to final act and then the final act. How do you compare that to Egghead itself?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? If we're going to compare Egghead as far as just on the island of Egghead, then Wano is clear, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
But if we're going to compare everything we've gotten during this arc, which I think we should do because it's all a part of the moving parts of the arc. Because if Shanks didn't no diff kid on the way to Elbaf, then we wouldn't it plays into the fact that Luffy and gang are about to go to Elbaf, right? And it happened during this arc, so I think it has to be. It's important that it's mentioned there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So, if we're comparing just on island, then yeah, Wano was better. But if we're taking everything at face value, then I got to say Egghead is so much better to me. I mean, we know Wano. We've already talked about the flaws of Wano several times. I'm leaving the Kizu drawing like this, by the way. The cape. Every time I do the cape, it fucks me up.
Why don't you add some color?
That's a good idea. If I do that, I want to add
some. No shading and stuff.
Oh no, I can't do that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Just draw his little,
just like you can
draw some shoulders and bring it down.
Yeah,
so,
I can draw the shoulders so I can do the stripes on his jacket.
Like you can fill it and stuff with color.
All right. Let's see.
Why does my string keep pushing me back? Jesus, that's annoying.
But yeah, we're comparing everything we've gotten, which is kind of unfair to Wano because it's like comparing Reverie to adding Reverie into Wano. that would make it so much better. No, it's just clear, bro.
It's like comparing all of Enies Lobby to like Water 7 and all that to one specific arc in pre-time skip, like Impel Down or something.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
But hey, man.
Or like the whole Marineford sequence to what you call it, Water 7 as an arc. I mean, it's like the whole, yes, I do agree with the whole Final Saga setup right now with everything around the world going on, plus Egghead so far being better than Wano as a whole. But Wano's peak was Wano's peak. Year 5, there was nothing like it in One Piece, now or in the past. So I feel like it's definitely like warranted that Wano, like, its peak was extremely good.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree that the peak of Wano and the end of Wano, God tier, bro. I have never felt as much hype with a manga than I have with that whole thing with Gear 5 and Kaido and Zoro and King and Sanji and Queen. Like, seeing all of that and then seeing how Oda, don't get me wrong, he, like we were talking about earlier, he could have definitely foreshadowed it better. And now that I'm looking back at it, y'all were right in the chat. He definitely could have foreshadowed Gear 5 a little better. Because I went back and read a little bit. So,
actually, I think it's the obvious. Well, I mean the opposite. Go ahead.
With hindsight, it's kind of hard to back that, but the spectacle of when the chapter dropped just made it. I don't know, bro. It was just an amazing feeling, and having y'all in the chat and then going with the community with it, it was just a good. I don't think I've ever felt that way with One Piece, and I haven't felt that way since. And don't get me wrong, Egghead has been amazing. It's a volatile arc, and there's been a lot that's happened. But the way I felt whenever I saw Luffy going into Gear 5 for the first time is just, it's different, bro.
I understand that. I can definitely get with that. I just, like I was saying earlier, like we can go and, we can bring this conversation to the chat too. How do y'all feel about the build up to Gear 5? So basically the argument was the comparison of course, Dragon Ball Z, Kizaru Graham. That nigga look like Drake, bro. We was saying that before the stream started, bro. Oh my god, that's crazy. We was literally just talking about that. But how do y'all feel? I mean, damn, what I was saying. I feel like
how you feel about
Super Saiyan
Wano
5 and Wano. I mean,
Super Saiyan 5.
Super Saiyan 1. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. If Goku went Super Saiyan 5, the story's over. There's no point even going after any villain, period.
Yeah, he's already Ultra Instinct is Super Saiyan 5. I don't care what y'all say. Like he added himself another color. Is like, the regular color with a shade of silver. Like that's Super Saiyan 5.
It would have been so much better, and I hate to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Let me get this point real quick.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, I was.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you think?
One thing about Dragon Ball, if they would have just left Super Saiyan God and let Goku work with that through the entire series of Super, and then made him upgrade to Ultra Instinct instead of Blue, it would have hit a lot harder. That's all I have to say about that.
Actually, I agree with you, but we can keep Blue. Like, okay, what I mean is that, like, he should have, like, gotten God, then learned how to use God with Whis training or whatever, and then
unlocked Ultra Instinct with that.
Ultra Instinct and then Blue. It just felt like he didn't, like, earn Blue. It just felt like he just appeared with it when he fought.
He didn't earn any of his transfer. He literally had to get, like, 5 Super Saiyan God. He didn't earn.
You could have.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, Super Saiyan God for sure, but like even like it was supposed in the story that he earned it like by training his divine energy or whatnot, but in reality, it just like seemed like he appeared with Blue with the whole Frieza arc in Resurrection F or whatever.
Yeah, and then Vegeta had it too. It just made it like
Little bro had to get
I'm
it,
good
of
on it.
course.
Wait, little bro.
Yeah.
Everything about Dragon Ball Z is such a turnoff for me. Like I can't even give it no energy.
No, wait, Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super?
Super. Excuse me. I apologize.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Super.
okay.
Because
Like,
Z's
they-
peak.
Z is godly.
Pink
Z is god
Z is
tier.
amazing.
I don't
Z
know
is
if that's
amazing.
Amazing. Now let me stop.
He is
Just
amazing.
talking.
No, it's amazing.
Just talking, bro. Just
Crow being
talking,
a
bro.
certified Twitter hater at this
I'm
point.
just
Nah.
talking. I fuck with
Like,
Dragon Ball Z,
But
bro.
Crow, we cut you off earlier, bro. What were you
yeah,
saying?
what were you saying?
Oh, the origin of the Gear 5 and the Dragon Ball Z shit. Fuck. All right, I'm drawing. All right, let me stop drawing for a little bit. The origin of the conversation was like, everybody always says that Gear 5 is like was much better written and woven into the story than something like Super Saiyan, and I questioned that because compared to how Oda usually foreshadows things, right? We know that Oda does an amazing job at fitting things into his story in ways that you could never expect. But then you go back and you're like, it makes a lot of sense now that I see that. I feel like that's not really much of the case with Gear 5. You get that one statement from that girl in Skypiea naming those gods. You get Luffy doing the pose a couple times throughout the story. But aside
And the
from
pose
that,
was a stretch too.
yeah, it's not even it's not really the
was a
same
stretch.
pose. It's the pose, but it's like, I guess.
No, I can agree with that. Like I said, I actually backtracked, and I'll admit that I was wrong with that. That Oda didn't foreshadow Gear 5 enough. But when I say in terms of writing, I mean it fits Luffy's
No,
character.
that's true. I completely agree with that. I just think that I maybe would have liked Gear 5 a little bit more if it was still the gum for, I don't know.
See,
I agree
feel
with
like,
that. I can
okay,
agree with that for sure.
That I kind of agree with, but I don't agree with the fact that Oda didn't foreshadow enough for Gear 5, because I feel like when it came to all the things that he used as foreshadowing elements in Wano specifically, we just overlooked and overthunk it way too much as a whole community, and theorized
thing is this, right?
way more than what we thought.
I feel like when it comes to Oda and his foreshadowing,
it's usually more
it's like,
clear.
I feel like it's usually like much more built upon than that, and I feel like just dropping like that's important as lore about the sun god Nika really for the first time truly from Who's Who was like, that was like so un-Oda like to me. It felt like last minute, okay, we just gonna throw this in here real quick for him.
I mean, to be fair, Zoro literally talking about Luffy looking like a sun god, and
that's still like right before the fight though.
No, that was like 20, 30 chapters before.
It's in the arc, like in that act, like right before it, like type shit.
Yeah, you can tell Oda was like, okay, let me throw this in real.
Yeah, but at that point.
And at the same time, the sun god that he was referring to was Gear 4, which ain't, I mean, like
there's nothing like Nika at all.
No, but it is. No, he was still looks like a sun god.
Yeah, he was seeing a resemblance to what Nika was, because the form of Gear 4 or any of Luffy's gears, like I said earlier, is a combination of what makes Gear 5 itself. So he sees those separate entities of the gears, and he's like, okay, this kind of looks like Gear 5 or the White War type shit, because it's the same type of powers.
Oh, my bad, your mic's cutting out. I was gonna say, do you mean that the parts of the gear, the different gears are like kind of individual? Sorry, I can't even speak. Oh my god.
Individually.
Okay, individually, yes. Jesus, I can't even speak. They're individual themselves, but combined together they make Gear 5.
Yes, that's every gear is a foreshadowing to what is supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I don't think Oda. Listen, I'm not saying that Oda had Gear 5 planned out from the start, but I think he had a base idea from the gears it's what Gear 5 would be. So I think him showing us the gears by proxy is showing us how Gear 5 was going to be.
I think he knew for a while. Especially, bro, I can talk about the thing I showed earlier as well in our group chat, but it's a very small detail, but if it's true, then it does help a lot. if y'all remember back in Alabasta, it's a very very like overlooked quote, but Usopp pretty much talks about how Zoe and Devil Fruits, because he was specifically talking about the dog fruit that was the gun or cannon or whatever in the 1v1 with, I forgot her name, but the badger looking woman. He was saying that devil fruits don't have a will of their own, and he was saying it to kind of sort of appease Chopper in the sense that we're okay. He's just kind of lying about it. And obviously, Usopp lies and stuff like that come true, and then what? 20 years later, we see that devil fruits do have a will of their own. So if Oda already knew that he was gonna have like a path that Zoans are going to have a will of their own, and that he specifically wanted to mention that with the reveal of Gear 5 Luffy, then I think he might have had it for a while.
I agree that he had it. I'm not saying that Gear 5 is as pull at all. I'm just saying that
it could have been.
It could have been
better.
Put into the story. But like I said, we can say, like I said, the one little girl naming off the gods. Do we even it was it's such an insignificant panel, right? And then the pose, which I still feel like is a stretch. I agree with JJ. Yeah, I'm sure it probably was a reference to it, but that's just so loose.
You talking about when Luffy was they were all at that campfire?
Yeah, and it's this all we have. Compared to how Oda usually foreshadows things in his story, that is not near enough in the league for something that's such a groundbreaking moment in the story. You know what I'm saying? This ain't some random shit. This is the biggest moment for our main character. Compared to how Oda usually foreshadows things, I don't think that Gear 5 got that same. Well, Gear 5 itself got the treatment. I just think the name Sun God Nika didn't get that same treatment. And I would have preferred if it was still the Gum Fruit. Or even Joy Boy. That would have made, felt more integral to the story than Sun God Nika to me personally. We've heard about Joy Boy since Fishman Island. And it's been, actually actively in the story. Nika didn't feel that way. It just felt like it was just yo, who bring that up real quick.
I feel like there's a reasoning for that, and it's because we don't know yet. I think that's.
We can definitely learn it, but
quick intermission. I'm a join in or leave and join back.
All right, bet. I agree with that. Yeah, that definitely could be the case. But I don't like getting shit later on to clarify something. That's when everybody keep running back to Scott Pia saying foreshadow Gear 5. But at the time, I don't know. It just didn't hit the same.
I don't know about Sun God Nika, but sun symbolism in general in One Piece, there's a shit ton.
Oh, for sure. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I don't think Oda had the complete concept of what Gear 5 was going to be, but I think he had different aspects of what it was going to be, but he didn't have a complete idea of the actual version of Gear 5 that we got in Wano. So
I feel like he had the big picture, but he didn't know how to get minor details that could string in everything, starting from Wano and then pushing into the final saga.
Sure.
I think that's what he's looking for.
Yeah, for sure. And Crow was saying that that's not how Oda typically writes, and he's correct about that. Which I will admit I was wrong about in the chat. So I'll stand on that and say I was wrong about that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not talking about right now just to argue. I'm trying to get everybody else.
No, I don't. I'm not even trying to argue. I'm just trying to, man up and say. But I think he definitely could have done more to, make Gear 5 more known to us. But the way he did it was fine for what it was. It was still entertaining. It was still a fun fight to read. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter as much, but with the added context of knowing what Nika was and how Joy Boy used it, and Joy Boy was a part of that in general, he could have definitely used that to his advantage to help us out beforehand. So
to start all the way from the beginning, this whole conversation, first of all, we got to shout out Preach. He's not here dealing with some technical difficulties. Shout out to my guy.
Preach.
But, everything started with him when he made his short about, Gear 5, comparing it to, Super Saiyan. And, one thing that, Zane did bring up in the chat was, we didn't really know about Super Saiyan until we got the Namek, just like we didn't know about Nika until we got the Wano. And I understand that. but like everything about Dragon Ball Z was basically at that point it was inching up to the Super Saiyan thing. You know, when Raditz first pulled up, we didn't even know Goku was not from this earth, but then we found out he's a Saiyan. We thought that Saiyans was first destroyed. You know, it was an asteroid that destroyed the thing. So, you know, we said, we usually give Oda the credit in regard to the foreshadowing, and we just didn't get a lot of that there. And then I just felt like in regards to, you know, comparing these two things, like the more, like as the story progressed, we got more and more into the Saiyan lore, which culminated in the explosion of Goku, you know, basically, you know, turning into a Super Saiyan and destroying the man that basically destroyed all the Saiyans for fear of the Super Saiyan. So that's another reason why I feel like it just hits a little bit harder for me with Super Saiyan. But at the same time, like I was saying, like everybody grew up with Super Saiyan. Like some people may have seen Super Saiyan before they even knew what it was. So like, you know, we only got a year of Gear 5. We just saw Gear 5 animated like 2 weeks ago, you know. So maybe as, you know, we go along, we could, you know, maybe it'll look a little bit better in hindsight. But everything that just culminated with Dragon Ball Z, like to me, I literally say like Dragon Ball Z to me is perfect all the way up to like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Like I don't really rock with the Buu saga. I'm comfortable.
Whoa!
Hey,
wait,
man,
why?
hey.
Well, quick. I want a quick answer on this. Why? Why don't you put with the Buu
Actually,
saga?
I understand why.
It's just a,
Go ahead.
it's a
I'll
little
say
bit
my
too
piece
much-
too.
It's a little bit too much foolishness. It's like we ran out of ideas, so let's just put characters together. Like it just really didn't hit. Like I will always say, sorry, ladies. Spopovich versus Vidal is like one of the funniest whoopings of all time. I apologize. I ain't never hit the woman. I promise I ain't never hit no woman. But something about that beating was just goodness gracious. But I mean, other than that, like everything about Majin Buu, like Vegeta blowing himself up for it to not matter, like it just felt like it was just like we just got to keep making everything more grandiose instead of just, you know, like what's your favorite Dragon Ball Z movie? Just what's your favorite Dragon Ball Z movie?
Either the one with BoJack or Hirudegan.
Man, listen,
Those are two good ones. Let's go in order. Let's go in order. I want to. Okay, so Crow said his. JJ, what's yours?
yo. They was throwing hands in Dead Zone, dog. I love Dead Zone.
Oh, that's
like,
a good ass one too.
Hold on.
Like,
Let me
I
rescind
literally
one of
just
mine.
like when Dragon Ball Z in the beginning, them boys were just throwing hands and being creative with the fighting, and then Boo was just like, who just got the best power up out of nowhere? Like it just didn't hit the same for me. So that's another reason why the later stuff don't really hit as well for me.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm gonna rescind the one with Hirudegan and replace that with Fusion Reborn.
That's a great, bro. I watched that so much.
Reborn's there too, yes sir.
Oh
But
my
I will
god,
say,
I watched
bro,
that
the
so
one
much
thing
growing
about
up.
Fusion, I mean, the one with, what's the name of the one with Hirudegan? Y'all remember?
No, I don't.
I love that attack that he did. Was it the
Dragon
Dragon
Fist?
Fist? Bro, oh
Yeah.
my god, bro. That's my
That
favorite.
shit was godly.
Like, that's like a top 5 Goku attack.
Was that the first time? I mean, it wasn't canonically, but that was the first time he used Dragon Fist, right?
Yeah.
Because he only used Dragon Fist pretty much in GT.
Mhm.
From what I've seen.
He didn't use it in the main story at all, I don't think.
Yeah, but so I agree. Those movies are godly. And what's that guy's name? What was the main guy's name that had the flute? Y'all remember that?
Tapion.
Yeah, Tapion. Something like that. But
Nimble is cold as shit.
wait, so we just gonna forget about the first Broly movie, bro? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I like the new Broly a lot more than the first Broly.
yeah, that's understandable though, because it's a lot better produced. It
Yeah.
Broly has he's a much better character in that. In the OG one, he was just a maniac. Like,
Yeah.
he was just a maniac. Like, he was but I did like to see him body the entire DBZ crew. It was
Man,
really
I
fun.
punching
like-
Goku in like his midsection, bro. That was, Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, bro, you remember when he punched Vegeta into that rock wall and it like made a entire circle,
Bruh.
and Vegeta was scared the
You know what
entire
I hated?
time.
You know what I hated?
What?
Bio Broly. I fucking
Oh
hated that
my!
movie,
Don't
bro.
even bring that up. That's not even, bro. That's no, bro.
That
never
y'all doing
happened.
anything now, bro.
Nah, that never happened, bro. That was trash. But the one with Gohan, adult Gohan, whenever he fought the second Broly movie, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where him and Gohan and Goku did that family Kamehameha.
The father, it was Goten too, right?
Yeah, it was Goten, Gohan, and Goku. Yeah. But it was Goku's ghost, obviously, because he was dead.
Of course, like always.
But that one was pretty good too. If I had to choose, it would be either the first Broly movie or Fusion Reborn, for sure.
Okay. Prince?
So.
Okay, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, this ain't no slight to Gear 5. I still think Gear 5, when it comes to the way that it encapsulates Luffy's character and what he's done throughout the whole story, which is liberate people. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really string that together, how he is a liberator, and it does a great job like tying that back in. Representative of Luffy's character. I just think the sun god Nika part was just like, whoa. Did it have to be that? I would have been fine with a Joy Boy fruit over sun god Nika, to be honest. Or at least just a gum fruit, but make it a special paramecia. I would have preferred that, to be honest.
I'm with you. I mean, I'm fine either way, but
yeah, I ain't mad. Nah, you feel me? I ain't one of them people. Yeah, I ain't one of them people. It's trash as fuck as that. Nah, I'm not doing all that. You know, you just got preferences to what could have happened. You know what I'm saying? The reincarnation allegations was bad. It was the Naruto fans trying their best to drag the series down because he's fucking Ninja Jesus.
No, you know what killed that immediately? Whenever Kaido asked him, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm Monkey D. Luffy."
Yeah, he was
that killed it immediately. This is not Kishimoto we're talking about. We're talking about Goda. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out.
Oh god, you know what?
This is Goda we're talking about. We're not talking about no Kishimoto.
I want to wait till Prince is back. I don't know if he's seen it. I don't know this. Is that Boruto chapter out yet?
I think it drops tomorrow. You talking about Blue Vortex?
Yeah.
That new chapter? Yeah, I think it drops tomorrow.
I just would like everyone's opinion on these new designs.
Sadara is looking a little crazy, but Boruto is looking fire. Boruto looks fire.
I hate the way he does his proportions though. Like, it's like his waist is small as shit.
Bro,
and his arms are long as fuck, and his head is so fucking big, bro.
Bro, my biggest complaint is his torso. His torso is long as hell, bro. It looks like his pants are at his kneecaps.
Yeah. Type
shit. But other than that, I mean, it looks a little.
Yeah. I don't read Boruto, so I don't know the names of those other guys. I know Kawaki. I don't know the other dude. Code, that's who it was. His design is fucking crazy.
Yeah, Code probably has the best design in my opinion.
It low key look like some Tokyo Revenge shit, I ain't gonna lie. But nah, sorry, this shit is ass. Like,
bro, needs bro, you know what would fix that immediately? If he put some pants on her, bro. If he just put full pants on her, it would be a fine design.
Yeah, it would be
like nice. But he has short shorts and high heels on a what? How old is she now? Like 14?
She's 16 now.
Okay, 16. That's still underage, bro. Yeah. Like, it's just, I don't know, bro.
I just ain't fucking with it, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, the high heels and the short shorts are crazy.
Like, you got baggy high heels on.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. He's tripping on that. Like, we saw how Tsunade was. We saw how Sakura was. Mm-hmm. Why does Sadara have to be different, bro?
Yeah, I tweeted she looked like them GTA 4 strippers, and there's literally a stripper in GTA 4 that has the exact same outfit, bro.
Don't expose that man, bro. Because it might be over.
But yeah,
it might be over with him. But yeah, I agree with that completely. Boruto's kind of clean. Code is definitely clean, and then Kawaki he looks pretty clean too. He looks kind of edgy though. That's my one complaint with that. He just looks like a depressed egomaniac.
Juan Martinez said we had when you play Dead or Alive. I did not play Dead or Alive. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, if y'all want me to put this art on a shirt, let me know. It's coming out. I promise you. This is gonna be called the 𝚙𝚙𝚅. That's it. The 𝚙𝚅.
You was rocking with Kizaru until I drafted him. Now he getting low diff by Sanji. Like I pooped, yo. I pooped.
Listen, there are some agendas that take precedence. You know this.
Jeez.
There's always going to be levels, man.
Fantasy team agenda above all. That's what that seemed like.
Nah, man. I'm looking at. Let me rank my agendas for you. All right. We got.
You do that. Let me ask y'all a question though, because let's we talked about 1090 for 5 minutes. Let me just add another 5. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all looking at anybody in this chapter and thinking that Devon could have switched places with him?
Bonnie is the only one, maybe, and maybe Robin, because Oda left out Robin for some reason last chapter. That's kind of weird in my opinion. I mean, he's done it before, but with the hindsight of that, we know that Katarina Devon and most likely Van Auger is there. It's kind of weird, bro. It's kind of suspect. That's all I'm gonna say. And Robin she's never been that aggressive with Luffy.
I was thinking that, like, I ain't never seen her yell at Luffy before. I was thinking
that's kind of weird, bro. And he left Robin out for a reason, bro.
I think that I don't think it's Robin because I don't know. She's been like, if she was like trying to be a clone, I think she would try to be a little bit back, like hesitant, like she's in thick of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can agree with that. And the whole situation with Luffy, and she knows how the Gorosei are. I'm pretty sure, just from her experience with O'Hara and all that.
And
but
then, I'm also looking at the fact that she wasn't alone when she dipped out. And then, like, from our last, from what we know what happened at the end when they was like, look, when she was like kind of like got the idea where York was. She was with people. So I mean, somebody should have seen something, but Bunny was alone.
This is my idea. I think that they maybe could have replaced Robin, and they have some sort of leverage over her. Maybe the situation with Garp, because now Kuzan has Garp, so maybe they could use that, knowing that she knows that Garp is Luffy's grandfather. Maybe they're like, if you don't give us information, we'll just kill Garp. And when I say information, I mean reading the poneglyphs, because we don't know if Pudding gave them the insight on the poneglyphs. So if Pudding is being resistant, maybe they're going after somebody that can read poneglyphs, so they went after Robin.
That's fair. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So if they have her captive and they're trying to gain information out of her, they could also try to gain information out of the Straw Hats, not knowing that Katarina Devon is acting as Robin. So that's a double whammy right there. But listen, that's probably thinking too much into it, because I know Oda uses Occam's razor a lot, and that's definitely not Occam's razor in this situation. So I guess we'll see. But I think it's going to get a lot more complicated with this final saga. So I think there could be something up with Robin. There could be something up with Bonnie. There's something weird going on here, bro. And Oda wouldn't have shown that Blackbeard flag for no reason. So they're definitely going to play a major part in this arc.
Oh, for sure.
I think we do a lot of assuming with, just off the fact that we haven't seen Luffy, we haven't seen Katarina Devon, but there's a lot going on in this world. She could be somewhere else. We don't particularly know that she's at Egghead Island. I wouldn't be surprised if we get through this whole arc and maybe we do get we should get some Blackbeard presence, but I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't there at all. I feel like if he was going to do something in regards to having Katarina Devon take somebody's place, he would give us a little bit more information regarding that. Geez, I'm at a loss for words as I'm saying it, but I really don't feel like Blackbeard and them are on this island as of right now. Yeah, they're really good at getting through private places, but are they? How can you get through the security without tripping the cords? It's not like they got
Van Auger's fruit.
But what is his fruit? I mean, we know he could get Van. I'm tripping.
Wait, I've been saying Van Auger this whole time. I'm so sorry. I meant
Lafitte.
Lafitte. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I meant Lafitte.
But I mean, if you do the warp fruit, I could literally fix my head around that better than I can with Lafitte just because I don't have the information. But like we're over here saying that, you know, these defenses is up and the defenses is strong. Stussy gave us the explanation of if you try to get through, this is going to happen. And I'm imagining no matter like technology is going to be better than a human in regards to being securing the island. So I'm thinking maybe Blackbeard and them may play a bigger effect in the arc once they leave the island. Because I'm still surprised, like, if you got the island surrounded, how does nobody notice the Blackbeard ship? So I'm still thinking we still got a bit more to wait for in regards to the Blackbeard. And I'm thinking nobody is actually, Katarina Devon's not even on the island yet. That's what I'm assuming.
I can agree with that, but I think this specific battalion of Blackbeard's crew is infiltration, sorry, specifically. So they're going to have a way to be able to get in to wherever they need to go. Because we've seen there's the combatants, we've seen that there's the planners, but we haven't seen the infiltration yet. And I think that from what we've seen from Lafitte and what we've seen from Katarina Devon, they both have fruits. I'm not sure if Lafitte has a fruit, but we can speculate that he most likely does because he has a hypnosis.
Actually, I feel like the wings are the biggest thing to me.
And, yeah, that too. That as well. So if we use that for context, and if we use the fact that Van Augur is able to travel wherever we want, because we saw he was with Kuzan on Whole Cake, and then he was with Blackbeard in a whole nother scenario. Now, I will admit, we don't know the time span in between those, but we can speculate and say that it wasn't that long of a time span. So if he's able to travel mass distances within a short amount of time, they can use that to infiltrate Egghead, because from what we know, he can just teleport anywhere he wants. So he can teleport through a shield if he wanted to. But that is thinking like, I don't know, very, very speculative.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me bring something to y'all's attention first. This is a little bit off topic, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Toei is putting Film Red back into theaters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're lining it up with the Shanks and the Green Bull episodes. I just wanted to put that out there.
It's Shanks season.
In life, I tweeted this. Sometimes you gotta take the wins and the losses, right? My boy Green Bull gonna look bad, but my Shanks agenda is gonna thrive. So,
and Zoro gonna look bad too.
What Shanks agenda?
What Shanks agenda? Okay.
That bomb ain't doing nothing.
Number 2 in the universe, man. Monkey D. Dragon is the only guy that could.
So, okay.
Dragon?
I think you're delusional. I think it goes Sakazuki, Dragon,
Bro, that guy,
Mihawk,
stop
and then
putting
Shanks.
him in conversations he does not belong, okay?
The Fleet Admiral, the new generation, the strongest Marine
Where
leader.
does that
Let's
come
be
from?
real.
Where does that come from? Where do y'all get that from? The strongest Fleet Admiral? Where does this come from, bro? Who
The
said
Marines have been the strongest they've ever been.
Okay, so we're going to use that logic. We got to say Green Bull is stronger than the last batch of Admirals did.
No.
What?
No. This is the entire organization itself.
So that means that you can't just put it all on Sengoku. I mean, Akainu did.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
One or the other, bro. Come on, let's be fair. If we're gonna use that statement to say that Sengoku is that Akainu is the strongest admiral level, then we have to also say that the admirals are stronger than ever too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You got me to bind because I'm not saying that Green Bull or Food stronger than Aokiji.
That's what I'm saying. I need you to pick a side now. You know what I'm saying?
All right, what did I miss?
Oh, a lot of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Same.
No, you missed a good chunk, bro.
Yeah, we were talking about some chapter stuff. Right now we're talking about the Katarina Devon. Right now we're talking about if why Akainu does not deserve to be in that conversation with Shanks and Dragon.
Oh my god. Oda himself, the most handsome man in One Piece, the strongest devil
Man,
fruit.
you see the way he break the hoes? I ain't never seen no hoes talking about Akainu, bro.
Hey man, hey, he's a low key type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Green
he brings them in on the low. He don't
Green
need
boy
all that
shit
extra
himself.
stuff.
Supposedly he got a daughter, so he got a little something.
When did Green Boy shit himself? I must have missed that chapter.
Man, that man had a full diaper when Shanks pulled up.
I didn't read that.
Sakazuki didn't. He had a full diaper
Both of them shit
whenever.
themselves. Now let's be fair.
Sakazuki had a full diaper knowing that 2 Yonko crews were in front of him.
Sakazuki was running around like Tupac, trying to kill everybody. I want Dragon's son. I want who else was it? Roger's son. Jinbei move.
Hey,
Soon as Shanks came, the energy was completely different now.
No. We're not
Stop
finna
it.
exclude the
Stop
context
it.
of Sengoku stopping the war because he was scared.
Man,
Sakazuki was ready. Sakazuki was ready.
Sakazuki was like, look, hey, look.
Sakazuki. That's still my favorite nickname, bro. So.
Nah, bro. If you use that, we're not friends anymore.
I'm just saying, Sakazuki was like, nah, dog. I was cool with the old sick Yonko. I wanted to kill Dragon's son, but we got somebody in their prime right here. I ain't fucking with it, dog.
Oh my god! Listen, if Sengoku wasn't there to stop him, he would have low diffed that bum.
Died a very.
He would have
lonely
low
man.
diffed that bum.
That boy
The
Shanks.
real red.
Whitebeard, it is crazy. Whitebeard was not Whitebeard. Blackbeard was all, yeah, man. I got the power to destroy the world. Marines, can't nobody stop me. Shanks pull up. You know what? I ain't ready to fight you.
You know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that?
What's up?
Sakazuki pulled up by himself with a crew full of fodder, and Blackbeard was like, "Oh no, I'm not ready for that. I can't handle that, man."
Okay, but that's the difference because
I can't handle that, man.
Blackbeard's a. I don't know if I can say the word.
This man
on
was on
stream,
a power trip.
but he is a wuss. He's a wuss. So I don't know if you can really.
I mean, he did back down from an old man Rayleigh.
Man, that man was on a power trip for real, dog. He literally was.
Wait, so you telling me in terms of sweat
shit.
scaling? Wait, in terms of sweat scaling, Rayleigh and Akainu are the same tier.
No,
Is
sir.
that what it means?
No. Because he knew how strong Akainu was. He was just speculating on how strong Rayleigh was. He didn't know how strong Rayleigh was. He just knew off of
How
stories.
strong is Akainu?
Top 1? No.
Well,
No, but the fact that his speculation still equates a loss to Rayleigh and a loss to Akainu means they gotta be in somewhat
No.
tier.
No.
Sakazuki.
The difference was Blackbeard had no crew whenever he pulled up on Rayleigh. He had a full crew whenever Sakazuki pulled up. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Shit. Oh my god, bro.
That's all I'm saying. And he had both devil fruits. That's all.
Listen, my thing is this, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Sakazuki is very strong. He will be a Luffy victim or maybe Sabo. I wouldn't like listen. I would not like it if it was Sabo personally, but I can see a justification for it, right?
You really don't like Sabo, huh?
No, I'm just saying I want it to be Luffy. Luffy was right there.
No. That part I understand. I'm just saying in general. You don't.
I think narratively it has to be Luffy that fights Sakazuki.
Yeah, I mean he held Ace in his hands with a donut through his chest. I don't want nobody else to kill that. I mean to beat him but Luffy, bro.
Bro, and he got a scar, and Jinbei took a one shot
that
from
guy
Akainu.
is not relevant here. We talking about Luffy, all right? I don't know. That fish man is not in this conversation.
Wait, you talking about number 3?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the third strongest person on the Straw Hats.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't like the idea of anybody else fighting Sakazuki but Luffy. However, if it had to be anyone else, it would be Sabo.
No, it'd be Dragon. It'd be Dragon.
I think Sabo. Maybe no, it don't take 2 niggas to beat Sakazuki.
Yeah, it does.
No,
Hey,
it
yeah,
don't.
you're right.
No, okay, Ivankov and Sabo.
That's mad disrespectful.
Ivankov was there, and he was, he hit him with that Galaxy Wing.
Who did Ivankov get low diff by in Marine for it? That's all I'm
interesting
saying, bro.
question. Carl, I'll let you take this one.
I just said
Why did y'all change the channel name?
I just said legal reasons. I'm gonna just leave it in there. Nah, we try to get monetized, and we don't own One Piece, so having that in our name could have been an issue. So we just OPU instead of One Piece University. I hope that's
Yeah,
fine with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
really?
You know how
think so?
𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚒𝚆𝚆 and Toei is, bro.
Yeah,
That's
they
all
don't
I'm
play
saying.
that shit out there. So.
Interesting.
But yeah, man, I'm just saying he was very confident in Marine. Everybody was confident in Marineford until Shanks pulled up. I just think that's a testament, bro.
First of all, we're not gonna act like it was just Shanks. It was the entire crew. It wasn't just Shanks.
Was Blackbeard alone?
No.
Okay.
But nobody was worried about
Sakazuki
Blackbeard.
alone? He had 2 admirals with him, right?
Bro, Sakazuki was finna low dip Blackbeard, and Blackbeard knew it.
No, he was not.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely finna low dip Blackbeard.
Okay.
Bro, none of
look menacing until Shanks put.
Bro, he was high on power. He just took Whitebeard's devil.
And nobody was doing shit to stop him either.
What is Sengoku? What did washed up? Okay, not washed up, but what did mid-tier Sengoku do to Blackbeard and his crew?
Just hit him one time. He was still going crazy.
And he washed them.
He didn't wash shit.
He washed them, bro. He literally one-shot them and had them crying, bro.
He pushed them away with his attack. And Blackbeard was still going crazy. Bro.
And Blackbeard had to literally wait until Whitebeard was washed by Sakazuki to actually steal his devil fruit.
Whitebeard was washed by Sakazuki?
Yes, bro. He got his face blown off and his torso destroyed. Let's be real.
Yeah, he was still up.
Okay.
And
okay, those fucking. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean this. Those 20 gunshots did so much damage to Whitebeard.
Yeah. You ever been shot 20 times before?
No, but I'm not a 17 foot tall behemoth.
I'm just saying that's 20 gunshot. That's a lot of fucking that shit hurt, bro.
Wait, how many did 50 Cent take?
9.
That's crazy. He took like almost half of what White.
Bro, let's be real.
Nuts.
Can we be real right now? Let's be serious right now. If Whitebeard walked away from those 2 attacks from Sakazuki, he still would have died, bro.
If
he got half of his head blown off.
Away, let's say if he would have just got away from Marine, yeah, he would have died.
He definitely would have died. Sakazuki, that's Sakazuki's body, bro. It is. I don't care what nobody says. That is Sakazuki's body. Yeah, it is, bro. Come on. You just admitted. No, you just admitted.
No, that's not how it works, bro.
Then what? How does it work then?
Wait, guys, I just thought of something.
Okay, I'm sorry. If Marco's little, hacks.
Marco's healing is weaker. He said it doesn't work as good on other people, so I don't think he would have been able to do it.
He definitely wouldn't have, and Sakazuki would have caught that body.
What you were saying, Prince?
I was gonna ask just a question. It's definitely a tangent because it's much more different than the current discussion. But if y'all want to keep going, go ahead.
Nah, we're not talking about.
All right. Well, the question was like, who is your guys' favorite like straw hat that's not a straw hat? So like someone who's very close to the crew, but they didn't become a straw hat, either not officially or just they weren't in the realm of being invited.
Bon Clay.
I'd say that's probably mine too. Because I've been seeing there's a lot of those characters like that are throughout the different arcs that could have gone with the Straw Hats if they just had a different situation at their islands. So,
Bon Clay is definitely that guy, but I just like
Katakuri.
The only oh Lord.
Are you counting
No, I'm just bullshit.
No, all right. That's what I thought. All right. What were you saying, JJ? Like,
I'm just saying, like, no, in regards to Bon Clay, like, he wasn't able to join the crew because he literally sacrificed his life. Like, I can understand people, calling him an honorary straw hat. I be hating on Vivi because that chick said, nah, I'm going to just chill real quick. Like, I understand you got responsibilities, but if you got responsibilities, then you're not a straw hat. We don't say, you could say Momo's an honorary straw hat, but we don't call him a straw hat because he's still at Wano. We need to bring that same energy to Vivi. Plus, he spent more time with the crew than Vivi did. So, like, that just be irking me. But, shoot, I'd rather give it to the bird that Vivi was with than give it to her. Because, what's the name?
Karu.
Is it? That's the name?
Yeah, his name's Karu. Yeah, I just rewatched
Karu. Okay, I thought you. Yeah, that duck was a legend. I bet you if the duck had the choice, he would have joined the crew, but he was just doing his responsibilities with Vivi. But
hey, people be sleeping. If it wasn't for the duck, Alabaston would be conquered by Crocodile by now.
Quick intermission. I'm sorry, boys.
All right.
So it's storming horribly where I'm at. So if I cut out, it's because my power went out. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
Right.
Dang, everybody got bad weather.
Bro, it is terrible.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it's
might-
hailing.
we might do
It's
have to cut this
hailing
shit
outside
short.
right now.
Bro, it's been hailing like every week here, bro. I don't know what's going on.
It's
Yeah,
hailing
truly
bad,
in the
bro.
end
It's like
times.
baseball size hail right now.
Oh, it wasn't
Wow.
that goddamn big, but it was.
Okay,
hailing.
that might be an
No,
exaggeration.
I'm talking about
but
here.
It
I'm talking about here. I
sounds
don't know
like
about what you got going on.
it's wild where I'm at. I hear it banging on my window type stuff.
Hey,
But I just don't want to leave and y'all be like, well, this dude
No, you
just
good.
left.
I'm finna dip out to go run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Y'all go ahead and do your thing.
So I was talking to the boys, Prince, when you was going. I was asking, do you think anybody, Katarina and Devon, swap places with anybody on the team so far?
I'm gonna lean towards no because of the fact that, well, it's weird. It's like a middle ground because I could see it, but at the same time, I'm like, how would Katarina and Devon even get inside the labosphere? So I'm
You
just
talking about
confused
me?
on that.
That's
But
literally what I said. I was like, between the defenses, and everything that Stussy told us about how good the defenses was, and Lafitte, he's good with the infiltration, but that's more dealing with, in my eyes, dealing with being able to coerce people to doing his bidding. I don't think it works the same in regards to technology, and you touching this, something's going to blow up. I don't think it's the same. So I was talking with that same energy. I wanted to ask you specifically another question too, because with us, our drawings being basically being the girls saying we taking our spots. I always look at you as the Saturn guy.
mhm.
I wanted to know what was your opinion on how regards Saturn was talking about humans and stuff of this sort in the chapter. I wanted to hear your thoughts.
Oh yeah, that was bullshit. Oh, that was complete
He was
bullshit.
kind of saying the truth.
I mean, whoa. Yo, whoa. But nah, it's just like I feel like we knew the Gorosei were gonna be like pieces of shit, but not that much of a piece of shit already. Like he's already worse than Green Bull in terms of being a piece of shit, and that's you got to do a lot in order to get past Green Bull. So, but still, I feel like I kind of expected it, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, that's what he really thinks, man. It's nuts. But I was just more interested by the fact that Kizaru like kind of stood up to the Gorosei.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
to
my
this-
dog.
to
Nigga,
Saturn.
real conqueror.
Like Kizaru actually like had like a whole plan and like in motion or just like like his like resolve or whatnot when it came to like his own ideals, and he was like, I'm not backing down from him. We'll plan something else. I feel like there's not many people who could get away with that like kind of talk from the Gorosei except for Shanks, and he was labeled as a snitch. But so I mean, Kizaru obviously doing his job. At the same time, it's hard. It's hard. But I do respect Kizaru for stepping up.
Yeah,
I'd say that.
big conqueror.
Not big conqueror, but
When,
definitely a step up.
When that Buster call got called in O'Hara, which one of them had their hands down and like kind of sad about it? Was that Preach's character or was that Zane's character?
That was shit. Hold on. Let me.
I
hide
think
this
that was the
dog.
one that looks like
That's your
Gonfall.
guy, isn't it? Yeah.
Nah, my guy, he wants everybody dead.
He happy. He does. I think it was Zane's guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's the guy with the beard
Yeah,
too. That's the
yeah,
only one.
I think it's the one that looks like Gonfall.
That's the only one that I think may have some type of real humanity about him. But in regards to everybody else, I mean, like I said, my guy ain't never been happy a day in his life. Yo guys talking about people like they insects.
Yeah.
I think
Still
my
really
guy
hasn't
is
got
pretty
too much
nice.
of a feel on Crow's guy yet. And then,
he's Sanji's uncle, so he's a pretty good guy.
Wait, first of all, who is a St. J Saturn fan in here?
Nobody.
I was gonna say.
That
How
boy
can you-
But I'm talking about in the ways that we're represented by them with the picture. So, and like I said, anytime I see Saturn,
I see what you're saying. My bad.
Yeah, cause my one is based off of the positioning of Saint Saturn.
And who am I? I'm pretty sure I'm the tall Sanji's uncle, right?
No, I'm Sanji's
Yeah,
uncle.
yeah.
Come on, man.
My bad.
No, that's you.
Nah, that's me.
Bro, I
I'm big
thought-
Unc, bro. Stop playing, bro.
Then who am I? Oh, I'm
Downfall.
Gonfall.
Scott
Yeah,
Peter's
yeah.
brother.
Yeah, this is the night, holy night from Scott.
Oh,
Pilgrim.
so I'm top one. All right, say less.
No, I think Sanji's uncle is top one actually.
Nah, I think it's Gandhi. It's got to be Gandhi.
No.
Why?
Because he has a sword.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's nobody.
Bro, I like that observation from what you call it, Tiante in the comments where he said, "What if it's not Kizaru that Luffy's like tripping about?
No.
What if? What if?
No.
What if?
No.
Just what if though?
Saturn don't want to be found out, right? He said it last chapter, but they don't want to be found out. So I don't think that he has made a move yet for Luffy to even realize it's him. Kizaru, we know. I feel like we complicated this a lot. All right, Kizaru. The name of that chapter is it's Admiral Kizaru. We know for a fact Kizaru is on the island. He used an attack in Luffy's system. Why are we talking about Saturn?
They was like, why the ground gets so light? Like, because of the light guy.
I've been hanging out with my son too much. Nah, man, that's that Stephen A. Smith talk, man. My son is growing.
That meme is funny.
Oh, speaking of which,
very
Stephen A. Smith
rapid way.
Lil Gucci Crow.
He wildin'.
Lil Gucci Crow.
He be wildin' for real, bro. Oh, Stephen A. and what her name?
Oh, Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp, yeah.
Yeah, that about to be interesting. I can't lie.
It's gonna be cool.
Wait, Shannon Sharp on ESPN?
Oh, Mondays and Tuesdays only.
Okay.
I like Shannon. He keeps it cordial. So, most of the time. Okay, let me rephrase that. Most of the time.
You know what I don't like?
I feel like I can listen to him anytime it's a topic that's not including LeBron.
Yeah, I feel like I was saying this a lot. I feel like Undisputed was at his best when Skip and Shannon were talking about something they agreed on. That's when they would always had the best conversations. But
pretty much.
I can't even recall those times.
Yeah, they did argue.
It was a lot. It was just the Cowboys
they argued
and the Lakers shit was where they really disagreed. Oh yeah, for sure, Cameron. He missed today. You know, I had to go there by myself, but on average, he's definitely out there every time I go, and we definitely gonna reshape the future of American soccer. You know what I'm saying?
For the MLS going no.
Oh no, he's not playing in MLS, brother. Unless something happens from now and when he's in his early 20s and 18, he's going to Europe for sure. England only though. I ain't trying to have him on that and that shit that Vinny going through, and definitely not going to Italy. They be wilding out there.
You could take. No, I was gonna say France, but I was like, never mind.
Nah, it's a Farmers League.
That's why. That's why.
I'm just saying, man. Mbappe out there playing against Farmers every Sunday, but Saturday, but everybody want to hype up them stats. I guess, man. It's cool. Tell them to come play some real competition like Nottingham Forest and Burnley.
Bro, memorized those teams 5 minutes ago. I can't.
No, they the ones that just got promoted for real. Well, not Nottingham Forest, but yeah. Oh, anyway. I forgot what I was talking about. I want to state
for the record that Frankie is a better scientist than Vegapunk. I just wanted to state that for the record.
Because of cola?
I ain't never seen Frankie make a seraphim. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, wait, I saw an interesting tweet, speaking of Frankie and Vegapunk, it talking about cola, that the ancient power source or energy source that Vegapunk is looking for isn't cola, but it could be like a liquid or drink like cola, kind of like sake.
I think it might be cola, bro.
if it's cola, that's fucking insane.
I think if it's cola, JJ might be. JJ might be spitting.
Nah, man, I'm just saying, Vegapunk got the government resources. He's got fire. He's got light. My dude is walking around with beverages and a dream. Like, it's levels to this, yo. If he had the resources of Vegapunk, he'd be 3 times the scientist Vegapunk was. That's what I'm saying.
You got to realize he was on an island in Vegapunk's laboratory
and came out with nothing but big shoulders.
Well, to be fair,
we're not going to disrespect General Frankie now. We're not going to disrespect General Frankie.
Cola before, like in pre-time skip, when he doesn't even have the brain fruit. So.
Nah, bro. Have y'all seen the comments under the chapter, bro? They're degenerate.
What is
Don't even look at him, bro. Don't even.
What's
look
up with Greece? Like, why are we not getting colors at the end of the chapters no more? She on the vacation or something? She getting eye surgery too?
Nah, she getting overworked by Grand Line. That's what's up. Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Damn, somebody's compared Luffy to Jeffrey Epstein. That's wild.
Wow,
There is no
Jesus
way.
Christ, what's going on here?
Definitely ain't getting monetized.
Oh,
Nah, you good. You're trust me, you're fine.
oh my God! Yeah, that was bad.
No, bro, you're good, bro. It's not.
We playing, man. We play all day.
But I saw a video not too long ago. Bring up that certain person's name. Yeah. So my bad if I did that.
By the end of next chapter, is 𝚤𝚙𝚅 done?
Yeah.
I'm hoping he better go.
Kizaru, if Kizaru doesn't work that man, and
if Kizaru wants to keep his talks, yeah.
If it's not an off-screen low diff, it doesn't make any sense in my opinion.
Look, man, Kizaru is a man of class and honor. Okay, he's not going to take care of that guy because that's his friend. He's going to work with him to help everyone, and then go on and load diff Luffy instead.
Well,
I
first
think
of all,
Luffy gonna win.
Nah, he's not low diff and Luffy.
He's not winning against Kizaru.
He's beating Kizaru.
I feel like this next step, he has to be Kizaru.
He has, bro. Every Yonko, Shanks won his battle. Buggy has won his battle, and in comparison,
Man, what the hell battle?
No, but what I'm saying is, he has an entire empire built up now, and that's his dub. And Blackbeard got his dub against.
What did they do though? I'm not trying to be funny. What did the
They built an entire organization that's now solidified because.
Forget solidified, because of Buggy now, their main goal is to go after the One Piece.
And they're going at, they put bounties on admirals.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real.
They put bounties on Garp. Or did he put bounties on Garp?
Yeah,
I think so.
had 3 billion bounty.
Yeah.
3 billion. But Luffy is no exception, bro. He's not gonna lose if every Yonko is winning, especially after just done.
I mean,
also,
look,
it's the opposite of the worst generation. Every single worst generation member has lost, and in sapphire, they all won except for Luffy, because Luffy was the only one who
and
took
Luffy's
the consequences from Kizaru.
And he's
now
the exception.
He gets redemption.
But it's the thing,
Only
right?
worst
None of those
generation
guys
member will
ran
win.
into the God of Light.
Yeah, they did. They got low diff by the God of Light and Sabayoti.
Sabayoti, but they all somehow escaped because Kizaru focused on Luffy too much.
Mm-hmm. Or Kizaru isn't evil and he's actually a member of the Revolutionary.
I don't think it's gonna
There is
be
no way.
I don't think it's
If
gonna be
that's
as
the case-
simple as a 1v1 between Kizaru and Luffy.
Bro,
I think
actually,
it's gonna
that would
be
such a twist.
bro. Imagine if it ends up being Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji against Kizaru. Oh my God, Sakazuki is 100%. I don't care what y'all say. He's 100%.
All right, I will say this. I'm not sure why Oda would put in the concept of someone being able to bend and hit light and holograms if it was not used against the light guy. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, I don't know. Vegapunk is not being.
I mean, Oda foreshadowed those light gloves for a reason. I think Luffy's gonna put them on.
But Luffy doesn't need them though.
Yeah, he doesn't because he has advanced conquerors hockey.
So what's the
For
purpose? Like, I don't think.
But like people like Sanji, I mean, he doesn't use hands, but yeah, he doesn't use hands. But imagine if he has like a
Sanji has hockey. He does not need that either.
Okay, let's be real. Nothing under advanced conquerors hockey is harming Kizaru to a point that it's gonna make him lose.
I'm not saying he got no power to put him down, but you think them gloves enough to put Kizaru down compared to hockey?
The gloves are okay. They're both used to counteract light abilities, but I feel like hockey itself is just a different.
I mean, if Sanji's hockey is strong enough to withstand the blue flames, he has very strong hockey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying Sanji doesn't have.
But I don't think he has enough to put Kizaru down either. But I don't think them gloves is doing anything to add to that.
No, but if you put if you put the gloves on a competent user like Luffy, for example, it's gonna do a lot of damage because he's adding Advanced Conqueror's Haki along with.
Man,
So it's gonna do a lot of. It's
maybe
gonna do a lot of
saving
damage.
him energy from using Haki as well.
Yeah, I mean, if he could not use Haki, I don't know to the extent of. I don't know how.
You could not. You could not. You could not. You could not.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how far the gloves will go against Kizaru himself, because he's only used them against like what, pacifistas,
I guess.
for example. I don't know if he's never used it against the Logia user itself. So we don't even know if Kizaru has an awakening. So if he has an awakening, that could counteract those gloves by itself, depending on how Oda does it. No, I'm not saying it will.
To see a light Logia awakening. I'd be really interested. Like, does the whole place illuminate or something? Like, it'd be cool to see.
I think it would just bolster his abilities with the light, and maybe he's able to turn his surroundings into light. I don't know, because light is so fundamentally.
Well, I think the Logia awakenings are going to be very different. Like, I don't think it can affect the environment, like turn things into like that, like the way that Paramecia.
Yeah, because fundamentally light, and in comparison to like the concept of cold and the concept of heat, which is what Sakazuki and Kuzan have, they're like fundamentally different. So they're not gonna work the same during an awakening. You know what I'm saying?
So I just noticed that what Crow put on the text bubble for Kizaru.
Yeah, that had me tripping.
I just now noticed that. You might replace that with a guy with a starting name of Z, but you know what I'm saying.
Zeph?
Okay.
Gotcha, buddy.
Red leg Zeph?
Ends with an O. Starts with a Z, ends with an O.
Oh, no, I put Zeph WB. Oh, man.
Hey, but also, we need to reference the chat. Man, y'all are wilding.
Yeah,
I like, because I saw, I was like, wait, hold on, what's going on? And then, yeah, it's definitely Cam. Who said Bobby would have my back? Yeah, Bobby would definitely.
Yeah, Bobby got your back. You might be doing something wrong, you know.
Boy. But you know, a couple of minutes ago, we was talking about, you know, the comparisons of, you know, Law and Kid taking losses, and we expect Luffy to get this win. I'm expecting Luffy to get the win, but this doesn't have to be a fight for them to succeed. The fact of the matter is, when Kid walked up to Elbaf, like he was looking for smoke, foolishly, but that's what his thought process was. Law, when he got attacked by Blackbeard, he decided, yeah, we're gonna have this fight so that we could get those poneglyphs. Under those circumstances, that's why they took those losses. To me, if Luffy and the crew happens to leave Egghead with everybody intact, that's a victory to me. I'm still expecting it to be somewhat of a scrap, yes, but at the end of the day, what's most important isn't if Luffy is able to beat Kizaru right now. What's as important is getting everybody to safety. So if they make that happen, my boys get the win. But I still feel like right now Kizaru is a little bit stronger than Luffy. I'm still of that thought.
Yes, sir.
Great insight.
Hello. What's up? No, you good.
You still streaming?
Yeah. No, you good.
Bro, we said, what's goody?
See, you go
now. Man, they got these vice apples ready to kick it off. They talking about they need to carry the ship to the backside of the island. Like, is Luffy about to just pick up the Sunny?
Man, listen, them vice admirals, we finna see somebody get exposed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Chopper.
Also, big shout out to Gabby. I don't know how many burners Gabby got, but goddamn.
Damn.
How many burners do you have in Crow in total?
Like, okay, so it's complicated, right?
Oh wait, yes, 9.
I have some of them that's under the same email.
Mm-hmm.
Like 5 of them, but I have 4 different email YouTube accounts. So it depends on what you consider a true burner.
Fair.
How many email accounts do you have?
4. Majin, no, I don't have. My regular, everyday email. BigGucciCrow@gmail.com. Pirate Hunter Crow. And Awful Day for My Enemies. And then that's 4, yeah.
Maybe
I actually got a couple more, but they're not for YouTube though.
Maybe I need to make a couple more.
Go for it. I ain't
Battle
gonna
Crow
lie,
is burning.
Gabby got me beat though. There's no doubt about it.
Someone said Crow is 47 burners. It sounds accurate. I don't know why.
Surprised. Maybe if I had to go and recheck, you know what I'm saying. But man.
So I have one question for you boys.
All right, we'll probably wrap it up after this one.
Yeah.
Who has a better defense? Kaido or Sentomaru?
Oh, Kaido would have been dead if that's from that.
Whoa, that's wild.
It's
Hold
Kizaru
on
we
now.
talking about, bro.
Okay, maybe the light guy.
The God of Light.
He might do a little damage, you know what I'm saying?
He said, "I'm about to attack you, Sentomaru. Be smooth. Put your defense up." And then he attacked. But he wouldn't have did that with Kaido. He would have came, one-shotted him, and one-shotted Big Mom, and then went back to Sakazuki.
Okay.
All right, I think that's where we got to end the stream for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't see why, but okay.
Here I come, Sentomaru-kun.
Nah, I'm bullshitting y'all. Kizaru was definitely extreme different with Kaido, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not finna cap that out, you feel me? But nah, Kaido wins.
Oda wouldn't have made the implication that Kizaru was confident fighting Kaido and Big Mom alone if Kizaru wasn't competent.
I mean, I think he was a little bit of delusional there, but I definitely think he.
But why would Sakazuki agree with him? I mean, he didn't agree with him, but he no. Listen, he didn't agree with him, but it wasn't Big Mom and Kaido that Sakazuki was worried about. He was worried about the unknown factor of the samurai. Like, he wasn't worried about Big Mom and Kaido. He didn't even bring that up. He was just like, we don't know.
I think that Kizaru could have beaten Big Mom, but not Kaido.
Shit, I don't know, man.
See, I do agree with that.
Nah, I think Kizaru is a extreme diff with Kaido, but I think Kaido wins.
Yeah,
In my opinion, it also depends on how long the fight is. If the fight is longer, then I'll give it to Kizaru. If it's shorter, I'll give it to Big Mom.
And 1-on-1, Big Mom is a problem, man. And then she putting souls into everything that's around her too. If you're not Sakazuki, I don't know.
Jinbei pushed her back. Wait, what's going on?
I mean, she did get ran over by Frankie and Chopper, bro. Like, let's.
That's
y'all talked about Kuma getting speed blitzed by Zoro. But at the end, like,
all right, what about the body slam by Queen?
That attack.
What about the body slam by Queen? He cracked her skull now. Don't forget that.
Cracked her skull?
Brooke?
He did actually.
Creepers. More reason why them primetime pirates took the dub last week.
No, you got Jesus Burgess, bro. What you talking about?
Nah, man, give me that ancient zone, yo.
you got the second strongest man in the world on your team.
I mean, he might be top 1, bro.
Nah, he's not strong.
Who's number 1?
Zoro was doing what he was doing.
No, he
in pre-time skip.
Shit.
Yeah, he was.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
No. That Sanji panel is actually a better strength feat.
Oh my god.
The fucking banana was bigger than the building, and you know it's more compact and heavier. And he lifted that shit with one leg, bro.
Nah, the one thing I will admit is this was post-time skip though. Whenever he bodied what's that guy's
Wadatsumi,
Fishman,
the big
yeah. In Fishman Island. That was pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
What they said? His kicks are strong enough to defeat someone the size of a mountain. Don't forget that. So is he evaporating mountains like Garp?
Nah, hell no.
Disintegrating mountains.
Yeah. Hey, JJ.
So he's gotten to Kobe now. That's great. Kobe was able to do that.
The only person disintegrating mountains right now are. Sorry. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But
also, guys, I just checked the sub count before we end the stream. Gabby single-handedly got us to 1060 subs.
Jesus Christ.
Real.
Shout out to Gabby, man.
Big
That's
Gabby.
nuts. But Gabby doesn't need to do it alone. Hey, y'all, if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah,
And
right.
tell your friends. Tell your friends. This is the realest One Piece broadcast, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Y'all come back. Y'all come back. Bring your friends. Bring your lady. Bring your mom. Bring your dad. They'll love us. I promise.
To be fair, we do need those subs. So yeah, please do.
So let me see him.
Gabby need to pick one account so we can mod you, but we ain't mind all those accounts. Just pick one account.
Okay,
to be fair, we gave Crow the same treatment.
Y'all ready to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to him, Zoro.
Yes, sir. You can catch me on Twitter at FatherZane, 2 Z's. I changed my shit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like nobody was following me. I mean, kind of hard to recognize, but you can follow me on there. Catch us every Friday. I mean, we skip some Fridays, but typically every Friday. So y'all come back and check us out. Tell your friends about us. You know, those other One Piece channels, they ain't about it. We be talking for real, bro. We're authentic. We speak our minds. We do what we do. Shout out to OPU.
No agendas whatsoever.
Yes, sir.
Them other channels.
Whoa, okay. That might be a little lie. But yeah, y'all come check us out. And Pro and Preach just dropped some. Y'all go check that out. Y'all go check out my boy Prince. And you know what I'm saying? We chilling. Thank y'all for coming out. Appreciate y'all.
For sure. JJ, talk to him.
What's going on, family? John Sherrod on all social media. You already know the vibes. It was a nice chat. I like it when I get to talk about anime outside of One Piece, which is basically specifically Dragon Ball, and I get to actually be a part of the conversation. You know, that's always nice. But even when the boys be cooking up, that's just always entertaining too. We did a little bit of 1090 today, a little bit of everything else, and I need y'all to jump into our Discord. We don't be talking about the Discord too much nowadays, but you know, Oda is like hopscotch. Is that the term, hopscotch? When like you do, like you jump over something? But like, you know, we got one break week, then we get a chapter. Then one break week, then we get a chapter. So I like it in our Discord. We got a little spot where you could give us ideas, you know, because, you know, we here for y'all. So we want to know what we could be talking about that may be entertaining to you guys. And, you know, y'all may be able to give us an idea that we could grow with, you know. So make sure y'all join the Discord. Put that up on there, Vex. You know how you do. But come check us out next week. We may have a little guest, but either way, it's going to be quality either way. OPU, we do what we do.
All right, Prince, talk to him.
What's good, everybody? It's Prince of All Anime. I just dropped the Jester video finally. After so long, I finally dropped it. So appreciate also Vex for dropping all the links and stuff in chat. But yeah, I dropped a new video on how Joy Boy was a jester. Be sure to check it out. And yeah, I guess now I can officially call everyone that subscribes to the channel a jester. So if you want to be part of Jester Gang, go ahead and hit subscribe. And also subscribe to OPU as well, because OPU, in my opinion, not biased whatsoever, but the greatest One Piece channel on YouTube. But other than that, thank you guys so much for showing so much support, going like ham in chat, and just hitting up the likes and stuff. We really do appreciate it. You guys coming in each and every single week. So thank you so much for all of that. And I'm gonna kick it to Crow.
I got somebody being very obnoxious in the background right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. What I was gonna say? Oh yeah, me and Preach just started a new channel, Majin Preach, where we're gonna cover spoilers and maybe an occasional chapter review. Not too many, but. And also, I got a new video coming out about height scaling in One Piece. You can bring them over here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Height scale. Well, give me a. Let's see if my son will say hey to everybody. I doubt it.
What up, Dallas?
I doubt it. But yeah. Height scaling.
Real quick. I want to shout out 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚛𝚒. When I was in the last arc, y'all make sure y'all check them out too. When I was in the last arc stream just a few days ago and I popped up, they always showed me love. But then that boy 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚛, he was like OPW, and I was like, yo, I like that. Why I ain't never thought of that? Like, I just want to say that real quick.
Wait, I'm surprised we haven't thought of that sooner.
For real.
Buddy's trying to snatch my microphone right now. He said, hey.
You gotta teach me his first word. His first sentence gotta be, "We do what we do."
For sure. All right, man. Well, yeah, man. Me and Majin Crow. Damn, me and Preach. I'm Majin Crow. Got some fire coming for sure. It's gonna be crazy when I drop this height scaling video and fuck the community up. Specifically, one part of it. I ain't gonna say which part of it, but yeah. OPU, we do what we do. Y'all ready to end this thing? Any final words? That sounds like I'm threatening somebody.
Peace out.
All right. Y'all be
join the Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord for sure. All right.
Peace.
Let me save this hoe. I'm saving my drawing before I end it. Kizaru, if you want to buy this for $50, hit me up.
$50.
All right.
I'm gonna count 5 so we all can have